146. Yippee!
And Ellie
still
is
trying
still
to-
here, and Ellie has
Yeah!
And I'm still here, and I oh no, oh no, oh no, oh
No!
That was a little bit.
It was too good to be
Ellie
true.
die.
No.
I love that
Yes.
your fucking uranium dice are glowing so much that I couldn't even see the numbers on them.
I do too! Oh my gosh! We have so much in common. We should be friends.
Well, I hope you like my silly
Yuri.
music. My
I
exuberant
am listening to
NPC
it right now.
music.
I do.
I'm trying to get it
For
up.
when you guys get silly with
copy
it.
that one.
There we go. See it? Oh, love this.
Gotta get silly with it.
We do gotta get silly with it, chat.
Ooh, where's the
Well, who would like to give
Oh, that's
me
actually really good.
a recap of last session? We're just gonna get right into it. Oh no. Oh, there you are. Amaya, this is
All right, I'll take point.
You
I'll
might
take
you
point.
might need it. Yeah, you might need it.
I think all of you need
Maybe.
it.
We'll all need it, but I'll take it.
Which one of us?
I'll take
Well,
it.
actually, yeah. Do you know what?
I'll
I was
take it
gonna s-
because evidently, there's a bit of trepidation here, and I fully get it. But
I was gonna say
Well
which
said.
one of us would need it more, and I realized that you three would need it more because your characters will actively start shit.
You're a barbarian, you know.
Yeah.
But no, so continuing on from last session, we got rolled. We got our shit punched in. It was a very, it was a very calculated effort, obviously, and it also probably didn't really help that our control mage left the fight at the beginning of it. So, kind of, what's the saying? The writing was on the wall. Too bad I can't read, because we stuck around and we got our shit punched. But one things we managed to do was we managed to get Colin, the Blackcloak, out of the fight. With a very, very subtle deception on his part too. He played dead, and it was really funny and actually very effective. When a big wolf cast fucking threw him into a box. So he survived the encounter, and the rest of us, thankfully, we weren't, kill targets. We were KO targets. So none of us died as well, which is extraordinarily lucky. Something that we will probably not benefit from ever again for the rest of this campaign. And whilst imprisoned, we had all of our shit taken. And basically told, hey, so I want to get into the Sirwood by the guy that kidnapped us. So I want to get into the Sirwood because I want that plate, chest plate, most likely. And also it was like, yeah, did you know that? And then drops like 10-ton exposition bomb on my forehead about everything that happened with Kovak. And it's like, yeah, did you know that he didn't tell any of us why we were doing this? And he also told us to just leave one of them alive. He didn't specify who. And it's like, oh, that's awful. Thanks. And then there was a tenuous deal that was struck of we're going to very, very, very loosely work together to get to the Sirwood, and then we're going to go our own ways until the inevitable, the inevitable loop around of Kova coming back to punch this guy's shit in return. And yeah, I think that's where we left off.
Indeed. Give you an inspiration. Where we pick up is not even a few moments after all of that happened. Like literally right where we ended is where we are right now.
Just a continuation.
I am going to put you all on the basement prison map.
Yeah, we got a map! We got a map!
Ray was very kind and made me the maps for this session like 2
Thank you,
hours
User
ago.
Sunray. Thank you, User Sunray. You are very kind.
Shout out to
Very,
Blood.
very
Sunray.
pog.
Shout
Yippee!
out to Sunray.
All of you are just sort of, sitting here, Kralka's just left the room, left a few guards. I'll unlock you guys. Left a few guards in here as well, just to watch over you.
Okay, right. Well, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, well, you know.
Here we go. That's it.
That's it. We're
Here
out.
we go.
Chat.
Okay. So I'll kill you.
Oh, wow.
Left a few guards to watch over you. There seem to be playing a game of cards. At the moment, you did strike a tenuous deal, and so the question for this session is whether or not you wish to actually follow up on that, or if it was just something to buy you a little bit of extra time. Amaya, you had just seen the silhouette of Argyle moving through the floors above through a small little crack in the floorboards. You don't know where they are now. They didn't seem to do anything with you. And other than that, I leave it up to you to roleplay, discuss, and if you have any questions, any observations you might want to make, I'm here to facilitate that.
Yippee!
You're in jail.
Our jail. And Cass will just be like pacing around really anxiously, like just looking for like any sort of way out, I guess. Every time they like walk past, they sort of glance over there. They can't see like fully
I'll
what's
give you
going
a
on,
discounted
but
price on the murder jar.
just pace back and forth, I think.
Absolutely. Every now and again, when you walk by this Hobgoblin Warlord, who... Actually, I'm going to rename the Hobgoblin Warlord because they now serve a completely different purpose. Let me find them. Yeah, let me grab.
What are you gonna name them?
There we are. Warden.
Okay.
I can't believe this guy doesn't have a name. Chat. I can't believe this guy doesn't have a name.
This Hobgoblin Warden, when you pace, will every now and again stare at you, but doesn't really do anything because you aren't really doing anything.
I think Tooth is gonna settle down against a wall and start trying not only to mend the stab hole in her shirt, also trying to get the blood out of her shirt as well.
Yes. There are, I believe there are a total of 3 dagger wounds.
Yeah.
Very
It's kind of annoying.
very precisely pointed at several of your non-required organs.
Thanks. Great, yeah. No, she's just gonna be fixing her shirt. It's
Absolutely.
it's her favorite shirt. Kind of rude of that guy.
Your shirt. Amaya, you're basically wearing a sack.
Yay. She's kind of just sitting there. She's tired. And she's also rubbing her area, the area on her neck where she was stabbed.
Absolutely. Kovac.
Oh, he looks mad. he's like, you thought he couldn't get any lower, man. Let me introduce you to Absolute Zero. He's just sat there, kind of just despondently staring at the bars of the jail cell. He's got his, like, you know when you have your face in your hands, but your eye, like your fingers are sort of like curled into your eyelids and just sort of pulling them down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. He's just like, except he's not actually doing that because I remember, doesn't he have those big ball things on his hands? Or were those
They're
released?
taken off, right?
I
Those are taken
believe,
off,
I don't remember.
I
for
believe
their
they were
fruit,
taken
right?
off once the runes were put on.
Okay, that's nice enough. And he's seems sort of just like occasionally glancing at his wrist just to make sure that it doesn't explode because he doesn't really know what that magic was, but he can't assume that it was anything positive.
Kovak is not proficient in any type of magic, and you've certainly never seen anything like this.
No, certainly not. I tend to leave the spellcasting to other people. I only ever use it when
Spellcasters.
I'm hitting people real hard. But
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, he's just sort of going to slump against the wall and just be like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is this, by the way? Is this like a stool?
No, this is a
It's
pole
working.
in the center of the room. To sort of describe the ceiling again, because ceilings, I've noticed recently that ceilings have become incredibly important in my maps, and it's the one thing I can't show you. You have like a stone floor, stone walls, iron gate, and then at the center of the room there is a wooden pillar that leads upwards onto wooden roofs. It doesn't seem like there aren't multiple layers between you and the floor above you. You think that the ceiling that you're looking at is literally just the bottom of the floor of the room above you.
Oh, so it's thin as hell.
Yeah, very thin.
Amaya is going to grab. There's just a bunch of like rock and debris
Yeah,
laying around here, right?
yeah.
She's gonna grab the sharpest piece of debris that she can get, which probably might not be sharp, but close enough.
Sure.
And then she's just gonna start like kind of quietly carving into this pillar that's holding up the wall. Ceiling.
Okay.
Floor? Ceiling.
Make
question.
me a stealth check.
Okay. Please. Oh!
6. Let's check their passive perception.
I beg, please be dumb as rocks. Please.
I think these two are too busy playing the game. But I think, and I will say, it isn't that they see you do this. They literally they do not have line of sight of you. None of them do at the moment. However, as you sort of pick up this rock, and you start to carve a little bit into the side of the pillar, there is a cracking of wood that is very audible. And you will hear the shifting of armor in the other room as the warden begins to stand up.
She'll chuck the piece away and then kind of back up.
Yeah.
Where do you chuck it?
Throw it at
Probably
me.
under the
Throw it
pillow.
at me.
Throw it at me.
Throw it. Why do you want me to throw it at you?
I don't know.
Funny.
It'd be funny.
I love this fucking
All
group.
right. She'll fucking whip it at Kobach.
All right,
It pings off of his it donks off the side of his head and just lands next to him. He's still staring straight forward.
You take a single point of bludgeoning damage.
Cass
okay.
just blinks.
Hobgoblin Warren will begin to walk up, just peer in, look at all of you. Because of where you did it, he can't actually see what you've done. It also didn't do a lot. It happened for like maybe a couple seconds. Just kind of
Can
looks
I
around
have
at all of
Kovak?
you.
Can I have Kovak ping the stone against the bar? Like actively not actually throwing it at the hobgoblin, but actively just aiming for the bars, just to like give him a bit of a fright, just to piss him off.
Yeah, do it. Go on, scare him.
Make an intimidation check.
Guys, I'm kind of good at though.
You got this.
Never mind. Can I use my inspiration?
You want to use your inspiration for this?
No. Can I use my lucky point?
Do you have any lucky points left?
I have all my charges. Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you not use
Wait,
any of them?
hold
Get
on.
out of him.
I don't
I
think
raised my
did, no.
hand.
What?
I have a question.
What?
Did we, between when they were all resting and last session and stuff, did they take any sort of rest, like short or long? Or...
No. So, when someone is
Boo.
unconscious, they are not considered resting.
That makes sense.
Though, something to bring up, you guys have literally no idea how long you've been here.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I
Um,
apparently didn't use Lucky at all, which
Oh,
sounds right because I can't think of when I did use it.
I don't think you
used it,
did.
so-
if you want to use a
Nah,
lucky
check
here,
that
you
one.
can.
Yeah, that's much
19
better.
is significantly better. He'll just sort of flinch and immediately put a hand on his blade. He'll stop. He'll look towards the stone on the ground. And I think the success of that, you haven't like actually scared him. He no longer cares about Amaya. He's just staring at you now.
Awesome. That's the point, and he's still staring like straight forward, but his eyes, like his head doesn't move, but his eyes will move to meet the hobgoblins.
What are you doing?
Entertaining myself. You've got a problem with that?
Kind of just eye the rest of you.
Yeah, actually, about that, do you have like an extra deck of cards that we can play with? There's like nothing to do in here.
Do you also have any better food? It's really shit here.
You'll hear behind
Jerry
him.
went better to sleep. I don't want to sleep on a fucking floor. You guys aren't sanitary.
Yeah, bad place, bad shit.
He
They're
just
just-
rolls
they're
his
just fucking-
eyes. You hear one of the goblins, like the goblin behind him, go, "We do have an extra deck of cards," and he's like, "No, we don't." God, okay.
Kraggletooth
you
will
like?
call out to the goblin behind them. Hey, you want to deal me in?
Oh yeah, of course. He'll start walking over, and then this hobgoblin warden is going to reach over and just wrap his entire hand around his head and lift him, and then just start dragging him back to the table.
I feel like come on, that's just rude.
He looks back and just does two fingers on his eyes, and then two eyes on you.
I stand by what I said. That's literally just rude. Just gonna kind of like lean out the bars, kind of like rest your hands on like the horizontal and just kind of like watch them.
They start playing cards again. The goblin seems a little disheartened.
Aww.
Can she see any of the cards? Any like this guy's cards?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
I know exactly what you're gonna do, and I can't wait for this.
I do too. Literally perfectly. You can see all of this guy's cards.
Yes, she's gonna call out in Goblin and start telling
You
the
have
guy
message.
every single. You know what? Let's try
No.
message. Let's try message.
I was gonna say, are we gonna agitate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You cast message.
Yeah.
Nothing
Just-
bad happens. You can talk to him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's got an A, 2 2s, and a 4. I don't know.
Oh.
Just-
oh.
Sharing all of the info.
Oh, goblin Jesus. Okay.
Dude, Goblin Jesus. I love Jesus, dude.
As you're just kind of doing this, like this goblin will just start winning every single round. And this hobgoblin's just like, "What the fuck is happening? How are you doing that? You're cheating!" And he'll just like run over and like pick him up by his lapels. And the hobgoblin warden.
You know who wouldn't cheat? Me.
Hobgoblin warden will just kind of look at them and glare. Hobgoblin will put him back down and go sit in his chair. This one will stick his tongue out at him.
Kraggletooth is just enjoying herself right now.
Oh, absolutely. Back in the cell, Amaya, that crack
Yes.
of wood that was caused by you cutting into it, your stone wasn't very sharp. You look at this pillar, it is not very strong. You think, like, with enough force, you could definitely knock this down and cave the roof in. But I think
Ooh.
with your passive insight, you can also tell that there is no way to like hide around that. Like, if you do that, there has to be preparation and plans for what happens afterwards.
Yeah. And then
Oh.
what she'll probably do is she'll probably nudge over closer to Kovac and she'll just mutter that, like, this pillar is really fucking weak. So is the foundation on the floor above us. And I have no idea. And I'm saying this because I can't whisper, my mic won't pick up, but she is
You're good.
whispering.
I understand. Yeah.
She'll just whisper and say, I have no idea what is up there, but I did see Argyle not too long ago.
I think in the midst of oh my god, it was enough to snap him out. He just immediately then like cranes his head to look at Amaya.
Oh, good, you're listening. Now help me keep
And then he's just gonna stare at her for like a good second and then just flip her off.
Do you want me to help, or do you want me to cave this in?
Okay, so you cave this in. Then what? We don't know what we're going to be dealing with. We don't know the amount of people that are going to be anywhere. When if you haven't noticed, and he sort of gestures at himself, I don't really, have anything to hit people with.
Hit him with the pillar. Or the
I think you
rock,
just-
or
Not a bad idea. I'm sorry.
crushed. Or at least
Okay.
do something that we can make enough noise from those geezers in the back, and then grab their shit. Or, if we cave this in, we could have shit upstairs.
You think they won't just kill us this time?
You can literally crush their head against the wall, Kovac. I don't know why you're questioning this. We literally
It's a
have,
question.
and she gestures to Cassian. This guy literally is a fucking barbarian, and can turn into a wolf.
But it's a good question. Are they not just going to kill us?
Certainly try. Doesn't mean that they could get very far with it. Just have to make sure that they don't actually succeed in doing it.
Yeah, the real quick.
And
Amaya,
besides,
how good?
Hmm?
Yeah, sorry. Just quick interject then, if I may. Real quick, what can you do right now? And what can I do right
what can you?
now? Wow,
gonna
that
stare
silence
at-
was really loud, Amaya. That silence. Wow, beautiful.
Well, do you want to be stuck here? And do you want to listen to a guy with a fucking fuck nose like he has? I certainly do not.
I mean, I feel like we would be better suited to like sleep the night, cause he said he would like, if we're gonna be, she does quotations, working with him. He said he was just probably gonna let us out, cause he has to let us out at some point, right? And by then, these things, which I'll point to like the rune on her wrist, will have worn off, so we'll have a better option to like fuck it up when we can actually, I don't know, cast spell.
Actually, hold on, point it out. How, Crackletooth, how long do these runes take to wear off? Do you know?
Do I know?
Crackletooth, make me an Arcana check with advantage. This is something you've experienced before.
The Jarjana check.
That wasn't what I meant to do.
Jarcana check.
Fantastic.
Jarjana check.
Jarjana check.
4 and a 12. With a 12, you are unsure because this is the second one that you are currently under. You are under the effect of 2 at the moment, and that first one is very much still there. However, understanding that enchantment, these look very different and very weak. You think that a powerful enough dispel magic could easily get rid of these. You don't know if they have a timer to them. The one extra thing I'll give you with a 12 is that these seem very weak in the sense that you don't think they have as much of a wider scope. Even the fact that you were able to cast a message earlier is evidence of that.
Mm-hmm. Crooktooth will relay what she knows.
Mm-hmm.
So what? It's like you can't cast magic that would. Wait, what? Huh? What? And he's just sort of like trying to.
I mean,
wrap
we
his head
can
around
test it out. She's gonna turn around and aim a firebolt over here.
Where you're just like shooting one into the ground?
Yeah, just into the ground.
Shoot a firebolt into the stone. Nothing happens. There's a
But
brief...
I can cast firebolt.
Yeah, you casted firebolt. It hit the ground. There was really... Yeah. It just kind of happens.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So what's that
Hang
about
on,
us not being able to do anything, Crackletooth?
Let me experiment a little bit more. Can I cast try a chaos bolt into the ground as well?
That works. Chaos bolt. Throw a little chaos bolt into the stone. Oh, hello.
Hey.
I was just saying hello.
Hi.
Sorry. I put a little loading symbol.
Oh no.
Oh. Hold on a minute.
Gonna try a misty step now.
Where are you
Just, like-
casting it? And just that part of the room?
Yeah, just within the room.
Yeah. It works.
Cass jumps and flinches back.
Okay,
Is
now I'm
this
gonna
an-
try and cast one outside of the room.
That does not work. You get nauseous.
Oh.
So I can do stuff in here. So here.
Hold on.
Up.
Let me try something.
Oh, you want to? Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
Yeah. And Maya's gonna cast a level 1 healing word on Craggletooth.
Okay. I'm gonna ask. I might have to undo that in a moment here. We'll see.
No.
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna ask Amaya a very difficult question. What is
Oh.
Amaya's, and be very specific, what is Amaya's intentions in
Okay.
healing Craggletooth?
She wants to try and heal just probably a minor cut or a scrape that Craggle has. One of the injuries.
Okay. Why?
But not enough that. Why?
Yeah, what is the why behind it?
She wants to test out and see maybe like she can just use magic, I suppose. At least
It's
to the very
developed.
specific that seeing that Craggletooth was able to do minor stuff within the cave, like the cell that they're in, like
Mm-hmm.
this kind of stuff, she can at the very least like try something.
Okay, so to experiment.
I don't know. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. The healing works.
We're just gonna reposition to the other side of the room, and he's gonna sit there with his back against the back against the iron grate.
Okay. I imagine to obscure vision.
That, and also because I have something I want to try. He's gonna sort of measure it out. You know, look to the left to measure it out, and then sort of with his right arm behind his back, sort of just like point in that direction to try and like, you know, direct it but look more subtle while doing it. And I'm going to attempt to cast command on the goblin.
Okay. I am going to ask once more, why? Very specifically, why is Kovak doing this?
Wants to fuck with them.
Define them.
The fuck is
Them.
this?
Specifically this goblin, but more generally, just the people that currently have him down. Mainly an idea of wanting to. He wants to be as difficult as possible for Krolk.
Okay. Make an insight check, Kovak.
Insight Beck.
Save back.
Okay.
Huge.
You begin to cast the spell, and almost in like slow motion as you're thinking about how the spell works, how it needs to be cast, and the thoughts start going through your head. What are you going to tell this goblin to do? Why are you doing this? Because you want to fuck with them. You want to fuck with the people here. You want to fuck with Kralk. The second your mind goes to, I am doing this to mess with Kralk, you get nauseous and the spell fails.
He just sort of lurches a little, shivers when he realizes that thankfully he isn't going to throw up. But he's going to just sort of, shake his head a few times and just look over at Craggletooth. And just, gesture for her to get a bit closer so we can whisper. It almost worked. Just going to try and, mess with one of their minds, but
And then he got
I think-
stomachache.
but in particular, it was when I thought, oh, I want to do this because I hate Kralk. I want to fuck with him. It was only then, when I thought about that it happened. So it's clearly something that's more tailored to him.
Okay. That makes sense.
Craggletooth, I'm gonna mention something to you just because you weren't actually present for this session. That this happened. This might be pretty pertinent to you. In the session where the party fought Dareman, Craggletooth, that rune, the magic that is overtaking her in her deal with Thogloth, caused her to attack the rest of the party until Thogloth showed up and cut Dareman out of the list of people that can control you.
Okay.
You think this is very similar in the sense that this is very powerful enchantment magic of someone, they even said like a long dead mage. They aren't that mage. They can't use it to its full effect. They can't be as general as they want. They have to keep it specific.
Okay. I mean, if Krelk is using, like, someone else's enchantment or whatever, it wouldn't be able to be super broad, so it'd probably have to just be specific for Krelk.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot then. He's going to do the same thing on the same goblin, but is actively instead going to be thinking, it's not to fuck with Krolk, it's just to fuck with this particular goblin.
All right.
But this guy in particular.
As
Yeah.
we go
He had a win
through,
streak, it's fine.
Imagining that we continue to do this, it will likely get a little bit easier. But you are basically mind gaming yourself, is what is going on when you do these kinds of things.
Quintessentially, yes.
So you are basically trying to convince yourself that the pipeline of I'm doing this to this goblin alone doesn't lead to so I can eventually kill Kralk. Like,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
It's a thin tightrope to walk. So it's going to be difficult, but possible.
To be fair, I do think that it is sort of very cognizant to Kovak in particular, being, the party's pessimist.
Oh, sure.
More than anything. That it doesn't really, he's not convinced that breaking out of here is a good idea in any way, shape, or form. He knows that they'll get their shit pushed if, they take it too far, right?
Sure.
So he's cognizant and aware that even what he's doing, it's not going to be enough to get back at, Krolk in any way that's meaningful. And it's sort of that recognition that I think he's come to terms with pretty quickly, because he's sort of just like, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if I could, but this is just not the moment that I can. It'll have to come later. Right now, I'm just doing what I can to make sure that I'm alive,
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
kind of a deal.
Go ahead and make me a charisma check. because that is your spellcasting modifier.
Charisma.
Charisma. That is a meets it beats it.
Yay!
In this scenario, you will cast command on the goblin. You point a finger, and you can speak a one-word command. What do you want to tell him to do?
Scream.
I guess he does have to make a saving throw for it. Hold on, let me.
I can roll it on him. Give me a sec.
Yeah, go for it.
I
don't think
Why is
he's-
the whiz save 18? Whatever.
Because you have Amulet of the Devout +2. Oh no, you don't.
Is that? As I say, that's not on me right now.
That is
Oh,
not.
did it get
I
taken
said
off
just-
of them?
Don't.
Yeah, as you say, just put it to.
I won't reset it because it's so much effort to reset later. It's just going to be 16
Okay.
instead.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say just visualize it as a 16 instead.
They fail. So I don't even. I need you to make me a relatively difficult sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna use lucky again.
You want to use it? You want to use lucky? Okay.
Never mind. I'll take the 15.
Okay. Take the 15. With a 15, I will say, does that beat their passive? That does beat their combined passive. They will not notice that you cast the spell, and Goblin 10 will just throw his cards onto the table and go, ah! 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 And just scream.
Crackletooth is gonna peek out, watching.
And then this guy will go, what in the fuck is your problem? And just grab him. And he'll just go, I don't know! Ah! Ah! And just continue screaming.
For the first time in a while since they've been down here, Korvuk is grinning ear to ear.
And then we'll go, ah, okay, I'm done. That was weird.
That's the mood, my guy.
I like
Have
that
you thought
one.
that maybe? Have you thought that maybe the reason why you felt like you needed to scream was so that you could release yourself from the weight of your sins?
Persuasion check.
Okay.
You got this.
I saw that.
I saw that you took this
I'm
one.
gonna use my last
You
lucky.
want to use your last lucky? Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep that one.
He'll
We can't just go to sleep and wake up tomorrow.
he'll kind of pause. The hobgoblin will put him down, and he'll walk like right here. Then he'll look at you for a moment with a very pensive expression, and he'll say, "Is that what it is? Is that why people look at me the way that they do? Why none of
Oh my
my
God.
peers respect me? Cause I killed people for fun?" He'll pause.
I
You
don't
know-
think it's that,
He'll
honestly, dude.
He'll think. He'll look down for a moment, and then he'll slowly shake his head and go, No, that fucking rules. No, they suck. No, they suck. And walk back to the table.
You know, it's never too late to find some spirituality. It could really help you reset the course of your life.
I'll become a death god.
She's gonna
Oh,
She's
I'm
gonna
sure
lean
that
down
that'll,
to Kovak
I'm sure
and
that that'll work
Crackletooth and be-
just fine.
Mine's gonna lean down to Kovak and Crackletooth and be like, do it again. Radicalize him. Be really funny.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go through
God.
all the rules one more time. Give me a charisma check first and foremost.
Oh,
It's a little bit easier now. Didn't even need to be. Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw on him. Okay, now roll me a sleight of hand.
this is not gonna work.
No, it's funny though. It's
Oh.
funny.
Never mind, I'm goaded.
What's with the 12s?
He will once again go, and then I think this time the hobgoblin's gonna. So two things are going to happen. The first thing is that the hobgoblin is going to walk over and put a hand over his mouth, He just doesn't like it. And then this one definitely notices this time.
Alex is just gonna like gesture for Crackletooth to move away from the boss real quick.
Nah.
He's gonna
Nah.
walk over
Okay.
to about like right here.
He still has his back to him.
He's gonna
Crackletooth waves with just her fingers.
he's gonna pull the sword off of his back. And I think he's gonna say, you know, you're quite tall. It wouldn't be too much effort to just right in the middle of these bars without hitting the middle one. He motions his sword, just going through the top of your skull.
Cast
I mean,
snarls
maybe.
up.
That is always possible, but you know, I don't know. Do you think your boss would be too happy about that? I don't think he would be.
I also don't think my boss would be too happy about the people he has prisoner casting magic on his underlings.
You'd think it would actually be pretty funny. I think I know him a bit better than you.
I do think he'd think it would be a little bit funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It
Snarls.
was pretty funny.
He snarls.
He
and-
definitely doesn't care
Hey.
about you that much.
Crackletooth will kind of raise a hand and go, now, this is what happens when you don't give us a deck of cards. Okay? We get bored.
And some better food.
And a good place to
Um,
sleep.
Yeah, just better everything, really.
Guys,
It-
you can't ask.
We're exercising our right to collective bargaining.
Is your back still facing him, Kovak?
Yeah, and he's so fucking like his smiley goes off. He knows he's gonna get stabbed in the next like 2 seconds.
He kind of just smiles and he says, you know, as he starts to walk around the room, boss said many things about you all. Ongoings of your feats, deceptive, pushy. I'm not a big fan of you, I must admit. And he's going to
Not a big
walk
fan of you either.
over to this lantern. He's going to open it so the flame is open. And he's going to take a spear out of his off of his back and start to put the metal tip into the flame.
Oh, fuck off.
And he's going to say, honestly, I thought he was over-exaggerating. I've dealt with many people in my time. Annoying ones. But no, I was wrong. Never as annoying as you four. Especially
Your
you.
name is wrong? Dude, I'm sorry. That sounds awful. Like,
Casper
that
so
sounds like a really
laughing.
bad vibe.
Like really nervous laughing.
And while that while like she's saying that, Kovak is like he can hear like the fact that the lantern's being opened and that the spear's being like sort of
Yeah.
you know.
You also hear footsteps approaching.
Yeah, he's going to actively say, "Grapple to me, serious. Step away quickly."
Can cast shift to the wolf form right now?
Oh, we're
Crackle
gonna.
Tooth.
So
Is
we're gonna get to
Not-
that in a moment, Cassian, because something happens when you try to do that.
Oh, fucking brilliant.
He's going to walk over and he's gonna go, ha ha! Oh, the goblin shares my humor. Good, good, good. Do you back away, Craggletooth?
no, not at all.
Oh no.
All right. He's
Sorry,
going
Sam.
to take 2.
Okay.
He is going to say, well, it's all right. I've dealt with your kind. I know how to fix your little problems of the jibber jabber. And he's going to take 2 attacks on both of you.
Okay.
We will.
That sounds racist to me.
So Craggletooth's
I don't know if it-
AC is pretty much the same, but Kovak. You already have your AC lowered. Wonderful.
Yeah. No, don't worry, I'm ready for this.
He's going to hit Kovak. And he's going to hit Craggletooth. There isn't going to be any real tangible damage here, because his goal is not to kill you. His goal is to make you feel
Aw.
excruciating pain.
Wanker. Wanker. Punch him. Bite him.
He's going to go for Craggletooth first. He stabs his spear through the bars and gets you in, like, the ribs, Craggletooth. One
Okay.
of the old wounds that's still healing from Kralk. and he just starts to burn at your skin.
Okay.
It is excruciating. It is awful. It is an incredibly painful feeling.
Lovely.
He will poke you and push you back here a little bit. And then he is going to do the same thing to Kovok, just digging under your skin and your back. Kovok doesn't move as much, because Kovok is a paladin with much more HP. And a higher...
What I'm going to say is, you know,
You're not
he's
moving, you're-
anticipating it a lot more, considering that he has time to anticipate it, considering Krakatooth was the one that was jabbed first. You're more than welcome to make me roll for this if you want, but I really want Kovok to fully concentrate his will on not making a single sound
Make me a
as
Constitution saving throw.
he's being jabbed.
Let's go!
He will stab into you, and it hurts. It is bad, Kovok. You feel this thing dig in your back and start to like burn away and cauterize the wound as it's going. You don't make a sound. You don't move. You feel as he twists the spear and has the blade dig deeper in. You grit your teeth and you start to sweat, but you don't move. You don't make a sound. He pushes it deeper and deeper, and you feel it touch the back of your ribcage.
Jesus.
Before he pulls out. And then he just kind of... fine. I guess better methods will be used tomorrow. Get good rest. The best wounds to make are those that have only freshly healed.
Yeah. As he's going, can I attempt to firebolt him?
No.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Ooh.
am absolutely going to. It's like a tiny bit. It's a
Tit
cantrip.
for tat. Tit for tat.
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
I'll see if you can do that in a moment. What might be a bit more concerning, Cassian is writhing in pain on the ground.
Oh, fucking brilliant.
As you look over to Cassian, the rune on Cassian is just a little bit different than everyone else's, and you can see this magical substance pouring out from the rune that appears to be liquid silver.
Oh, fuck off. That's... Oh. Bastards.
Ew. Ew, it's oozing.
Unfair.
I'd
Yeah.
like to fire off a firebolt and then go worry about Cassian immediately after.
Make me a
Absolutely fire and
charisma.
firebolt.
Make me a charisma check, Crackletooth.
Charisma?
Yeah, it will be a bit lower because this one specifically has now done a direct harm. So the vendetta's to him and not to Krulk. That is
yeah,
certainly enough. Go ahead and make an attack roll on him.
Get him.
I'm gonna fire a 1, and if it doesn't hit, then I'll use the other one. But
That is a miss.
okay, so I'll do the other one. Ooh,
The other one?
no. So firebolt does 2 bolts, since I'm above 5th level.
Ooh. No.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it
Aw.
does. I
No.
thought it did.
Firebolt. That's Eldritch Blast. Firebolt just increases in damage.
Right. I'm a fool. This is okay. I'm used to playing a warlock.
Can you at least scare the shit out of him by firing at him, though?
You
Oh,
will
yeah,
shoot
like-
the firebolt, and it will hit square in the back of his plate. And he will just sort of stop moving for a moment. He'll turn around and he'll look at you.
Flip him off.
All right. I think I should go have a talk with Croc. You two watch them. He's going to start walking away.
Good.
Oh dear.
Cassian, are you okay?
Is Cassian okay?
Cassian, your no. Short answer, no. You see that Kovok and Craggletooth are in danger, and you instinctually go to shift into the wolf form to nip at this guy through the bars, do literally anything just to combat whatever he's trying to do. Your senses grow sharp for a moment, and once they go sharp, almost purposeful, when you can feel everything and see everything a bit more, that's when the pain sets in. The rune on your wrist turns into liquid silver that wraps around, becoming a shackle that you can't remove. Your senses become crazed and wild, and like you are basically faced with the option of start rampaging around the room or seethe on the ground so that you don't kill anyone else in here.
Yeah, they'll seethe on the ground.
Hope it's seethe.
And after about 15-20 seconds, the liquid silver, or the silver shackle will turn to liquid and pour itself back into the rune.
I think they're just gonna lay on the floor.
That's fair.
Like fetal position, laying on the floor, their heads in their hands.
Draggletooth is very, very gently going to poke Cassian's head.
They're gonna whine. They just quietly whine.
Yeah, I get that.
Sitting here.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. Sitting here in the silence for a moment. These two just kind of sit there silently too. They almost look a little bit worried. But Hobgoblin doesn't come down yet. And you all are kind of just sitting here, and I suppose as the night goes on, you can continue talking, role-playing, whatever you'd like to do. I'm not going to time skip you yet.
Draggletooth is going to try and get them to come over and deal her in. After she has effectively, like, flopped on the floor, hand on her side, like...
Persuasion check?
Silently... What?
Persuasion?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 thresholds
You got this.
here. Okay, you only meet the first threshold, which is fine. They will both stand up and they will leave their weapons at the table.
Cool.
Because they don't want you to get them. If that wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
They will walk over and they will deal you in. And they'll start playing
Beautiful.
cards with you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, these guys don't really have anything against you. like they're just playing
they're just
cards.
chill.
Doesn't have
These guys
anything
are
against
so chill.
them.
Yeah, and while that's ongoing, I was gonna sort of just nonchalantly talk to them a little bit, and just gonna be like, your boss is kind of a dick, isn't he?
The goblin will go, he's not that bad. He gives me job. And money. And
He's
food and sleep.
He's a bit of a sadist, though, isn't he?
In many ways I am too. Hobgoblin will say, hard to really choose anything else in these times.
I suppose. It's difficult. Things were okay where I was from, and, then they weren't.
Yeah.
Thanks kind of in part to your boss, but that's not important. You probably don't need to know about that. But what you probably should know, and this isn't, I'm actually not, I'm actually not trying to, scare them or anything. He's being very earnest with them.
Mm-hmm.
Something that you should probably know, if he hasn't already told you, which I'm sure he would. He seems to be a little bit more personable. He seems to be a little better at keeping people, in line. He and his other sort of boss, maybe, and 2 other people were involved in something. Those other 2 are dead now. And it's because his main boss wanted it to be as such. And you should probably know that there is the very big likelihood then that, I'm just saying, his other boss is going to try and do the same thing to him. And I can't guarantee that it'll just be limited to him, because, it could always involve the 2 of you. could always, again, I'm not trying to, insinuate anything. I'm trying to just be honest with you and earnest because you two actually seem a lot better than your boss, the one that just left.
No, it is not intimidating. Insinuation is true. We've already spoken of this.
I thought as much. Yes.
We are all old underlings of Dogloth in some ways. He will actually like cast a glance to Crackletooth when he says that.
Crackletooth will kind of incline her head yeah.
Picks up lost folk, people that need money, people that need jobs, people that are abandoned. Sometimes tricks people into it, but not me. I needed money and food.
Two things that are very important.
And, well, it seems Croc saw it coming a bit quicker than the rest of us. Betrayal of some kind. Don't know why. We thought those four were going to rule the Dacia together. But we're here now. I suppose it'll have to just be Croc.
It doesn't worry you?
Like
it doesn't worry you that big old Goliath and his network of people, that are coming your way?
Oh, well, that's kind of the thing. We are the network of people. Croc left, took out many of his men. Why do you think he wants them dead so bad?
I was going to say, I'm just thinking, it's not going to be a bloodless fight.
Certainly not. My life wasn't much better before. If I leave now, I'll just get hunted down and killed no matter what. But in this position, there's a possibility of death. However, in the case that Croc dies, the decision is quite clear. We just go back.
You just swap back over to Thoglath.
Hold on.
Crackletooth just kind of shrugs.
You just go back to him? You think he's going to play ball with that idea?
So Kovak, the difference between you and she'll kind of gesture, you can kill someone by smacking their head against the wall. Most people can't.
The thing is, whether or not Thogloth sees this as a massive betrayal by everyone here, he really has two ways to go about it. Kill every single one of us, or kill Kralk as example, intimidate the rest of us. We all know what's coming.
It's probably going to be the first one, if I, have any sort of finger on the pulse, but...
Yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Doesn't have to be that way.
Kind of pauses, looks at you. What, do you think I'm going to join you?
No. Just think that maybe you should do something for yourself for once, maybe? Not for someone else. It's a thought, because I came from a different sort of an idea, but it was that I was mainly dedicating myself towards a group effort to do something, and one day I thought, no, I want to do something for myself. Have a bit more freedom and less obligation, less of a die down. It's always an option. It's not too late to think about it.
Hobgoblin shakes his head, and the goblin will speak up and say, "Not anymore! We'll be hunted down!
It is.
And slaughtered!
It is.
And killed!"
That's disappointing.
The hobgoblin will nod. It is what you signed up for. Not exactly the best outcome, but better than was before. I'm not happy with it all the time, but it's... you start to lose feeling.
It's a bubble.
Just gonna say hazard pay. Something about hazard pay.
Yeah.
Under her breath.
Yeah. Elliot, did you want to say something before?
Yeah. Amaya would just tap at the bars and just be like, okay. She did want to ask, why are these 4-5 gonna go after Dacia? knowing that Joshua is run by a bunch of priests who would easily just snap their necks.
Oh, you really don't know how deep in you are, huh?
She raises an eyebrow.
The Order of Dacia, what's it? What did they call it? The law above? Something like that. The peace above. That's what it was. Nobles, the Phi, they don't fight one another. It isn't very recommended. However, Dogloth, he didn't like that very much. Found 3 people that thought the same. They're going to take it back. Well, rumor mill spreads. A priest wants to get a hold of a set of legendary armor. Well, anyone with this armor can topple a mere priest. Maybe even a city. And with 3 other people behind them, well, it'll be even easier. And even behind them, an entire army of people. You're way more confident in the priest than you should be. He's gone manic recently.
But I
People
mean,
think he is, at least.
well, then hypothetically, what would happen after? You
Yeah.
guys are a bunch of Phi, and you guys are here taking on just jobs for money, food to get by, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
Take those priests down. You don't have a government in Dacia. And if you guys don't have one sort of instated, then soon...
Oh, we are the government. That is what we become.
Yeah,
No more side jobs for mere pittance of coin. We run the taverns. We run the foods, the harbors, the economy. We are on top after being down for so long.
you don't think that there's going to be some outlash from the nobles, would you?
It wouldn't matter. They're fucking nobles. Very few of them know how to hold a sword. Once we take care of the priests, well, then come the red cloaks and the black cloaks. And then all they have left are, us.
Hmm.
Beyond that, there is a lesser goal. Shoot for the stars. Land somewhere nice. Someone within Dacia, leader of the Phi. Well, hopefully he won't be for long under Kralk's ambition. Or, I suppose, Thokloth's, if things go that way. But there's a man there. Been running the Phi for a while. Entered his reign through a bloodbath. Take care of him. Well, we run half of Dacia. I think that's a good consolation prize. I'll just...
Maya probably just doesn't say anything. She's just thinking.
Mm-hmm. He just continues to play cards. Either way. Play your cards right, he won't kill you. Doesn't want to, at least. You're useful. And unless there's any other questions you want to ask the goblins, I think I kind of open it up to you. I'm not going to time skip you myself, but basically at some point you will have to take a long rest. So whenever that point arrives, let me know and it will simply happen.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of at that point myself.
Yeah. I think Crackletooth will probably play games with the goblins for a fair amount of time, maybe like an hour or two. And then probably go curl up in a corner, just kind of nursing the burn.
Absolutely. After a while, they will go back to sitting in their chairs with their weapons at their side. They will also pass out. And so, it's going to be very interesting. You don't necessarily need a watch. However, I am going to have you guys take shifts to see if you can notice anything else in the prison that you haven't already. So, who would like to go first?
I'm happy to take those shifts. Smile.
Absolutely.
I think I know what the thing is, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Kovak, you can argue a check for me. Most common would be perception or investigation. But if there's anything you'd like to figure out about this room that you might not have already, let me know. And if you also have like a specific question as well, I can have that prompt me into pushing you somewhere.
If I was to use detect magic, would that pick up anything in the immediate area?
Detect magic. Let me look up these very specific wording of detect magic, because maybe. Thank you. You can sense prison magic from 30 feet of you. You can use your action to see a faint. Ooh, I'm noticing something. It does not say that you have to see it. Okay. You will automatically pick something up. Right here, about 20 feet up, is a massive conglomeration of magic. Varying types. Like, an insane amount of types. Make me a... I feel like Arcana is the one I want here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I feel like Arcana is the best I can come up with. Or Arcana or Religion, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Religion.
Absolutely.
5.
All right. A 10. Let's see. With a 10, you're able to pick up on one item in there. You recognize the aura of the item because it's your amulet.
Oh, okay.
It is the amulet of the devout. And it is sort of nestled between a bunch of other magical items about just 20 feet above this in the room above.
Oh. Fuck, okay. Oh no. Chat.
There's shit up there. Our shit must be up there then.
That shit is right above us. Okay. Good to know.
Well, that will be the end of your watch, Kovak. Who would like to go next?
I don't mind going next.
Alrighty.
And yeah, before the changeover, Kovak is going to point to the ceiling right here. He's going to say, I've got the good authority. That shit is right above us.
They'll nod.
And that's all he's going to say. He's going to leave all of the autonomy on what, he might want to do to literally anyone else, because he's happy to play along. He thinks that playing along is probably still the smarter idea, but hey,
Yeah.
You never know.
Absolutely.
Couple things I want to do, if that's
Absolutely.
okay.
Yep.
I would like cast use telepathy.
Okay. On who and what?
Try to use telepathy on the thing within.
Alright, let me check the wording on telepathy.
But they're
So,
That's clever. That's really clever.
that is very, very clever. However...
I'm waiting for the bot. Yeah.
Oh, I need to find the very specific thing. With basic telepathy, you have to see it.
Okay.
However...
Wait. I didn't need to do that with Kovac, though, when he fell over the boat.
When he fell off the
That
Or
was
Mop.
detect thoughts. That was detect thoughts.
Oh, was it detect thoughts? Okay, but okay.
Which
Raise my
is
hand
to
again.
say...
I didn't do it with Mop. I didn't do it with Mop a couple sessions ago. Because Mop was upstairs when Cass used telepathy on her.
Really?
That is true, huh?
But if you want to, like, change that, that's absolutely fine.
Think I'll meet you halfway. You can do so. It is worse. It is not a stable connection.
Okay.
I just threw my water bottle across the room. Alright, we're good.
Good job.
Well done.
But yes, you can use it if you want, but you will not get as much as you would have if you could see it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they'll stand, like, around where Kovac mentioned, and they're gonna, like, look up at the ceiling and try and use telepathy. Just basically, reach out for them.
Alrighty.
Just ask if they can hear them.
Absolutely. You will reach out and you will attempt to latch onto Hunger, assuming that he is there. You do not get anything back.
Okay.
Which means to you that he is not in the same place.
Give me my fucking wolf back, god damn it! Angry. Okay.
Though you do detect, like, a faint presence similar to that of Hunger in, like, the building.
Okay, they settle a tiny bit at that, at least. Because I'm looking at this here, Dust. I'm looking at this. I noticed that the walls, right?
Yeah.
They stop right there. These corners of the walls stop right here. Can I have Cass check this out?
What do you want? Do you want athletics, investigation? What's your goal here?
You can reliably athletics that shit.
If your goal is to see what's going on here, investigation. If your goal is to just start trying to move rocks, athletics.
Okay. I'll try moving rocks because I've got a +8 to that, and I trust that more than a -2.
Absolutely. Athletics. Okay. A 26 is not only high enough to move it, but high enough that you can grab onto them and let them down slowly, so that you're not making a shit ton of noise.
Yeah.
You will start to move rocks. You have to do them in a very specific order. Several of the rocks are lodged in here very haphazardly. However, you are able to pick up several stones and set them aside and open a passageway.
Oh, yippee!
Okay. Make me a perception check as you do so.
Okay. Fuck. Oh well.
13? No. I mean, that's
It's
okay.
Like, no?
As you move this and you sit here for a moment, and you kind of sit in that silence now that you've performed a labor, and you think you hear something very faintly. For a moment, it almost sounds like static, but then it's rhythmic. You hear water beyond the wall of this cavern. And the way that it's moving is very reminiscent to waves.
Ah, okay. Can they try, like, that probably wouldn't even do anything.
Well, what do you want to try? I'll see if it'll do anything or not.
It was literally just to try and, like, scent at the air to see if they can, like, catch, like the smell of the ocean or anything like that.
I think down here...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm thinking down here it's a little rough, not because you can't smell it, but because this is a
Yeah.
very dank basement.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to notice anything else.
Yeah. Okay. How big did they open up into the passageway? Is it big enough to go into, or is it just enough to look in?
You can walk in. It's a little small, but you could walk in.
They're gonna look back to the others in the party.
They're sleepy.
They are sleepy. I want them, like, quietly just, like, go over here. Like, not to wake Crackletooth up, but they're gonna, like, look past Crackletooth and try and see if, like, these two are still asleep.
They are very much asleep.
Okay. They're gonna go in.
Okay.
Very, very quietly. Just to have a mooch.
You step over the rocks. You see the passageway continues. There's a slight echo as you walk in here, but not one that you believe extends terribly far. As you get to the end of the passageway, you see not another pile of rocks, but what appears to be just like a wooden wall. If you press your hand against it, it seems to be a large wooden box.
Okay. So it was, like, put there to, like, seal up the hole, basically?
Seems like it. You don't know if that was put there by, you know, your captors or the last person that escaped from here to hide the hole.
Yeah. I think they're gonna perk up, and they're thinking of a plan. They're like formulating something because they saw Amaya trying to knock the pole down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. They're plotting. They're very much plotting. They're not gonna try and push. No, they're not gonna try and push the box, but they can imagine that, you know, if everyone was pushing it, it could be movable.
As you lay your hand on it, it shifts slightly. This box is very hollow.
Oh, okay. They're gonna have a very goofy smile as they're, like, thinking of this plan, and then they're thinking probably won't work, but it's something, and they're gonna skitter back, and they're gonna try and put the stones back as they remember.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You just do it. You're able to put the stones
Yippee.
back. You don't make too much noise. I'll seal this hole back up.
Okay.
And that will hit the end of your watch.
Yippee!
So who would like to go next? Of you two.
I don't have
Do you
anything
wanna go
specific,
first,
so if you
Ella,
want to
or-
do anything, you can absolutely go first.
I do, but I have no idea if it's going to work at all.
Well,
Do it.
throw things at me. Let's see.
So just so my own understanding, we can cast spells as long as they're not aimed towards Croc.
There's a bit more complexity to it. If what action you are performing is like within the pipeline of so you can eventually hurt Krulk, that also won't work. Basically, this thing stops you from hurting or messing with Krulk in any way. And so you would have to make a check on some things to see if you can basically trick yourself into doing it for a different reason.
Okay. But as long as it's specified that it's not to hurt or harm Krulk, that person,
Yeah.
it would be fine. Okay. I want to see. Oh, wait a minute. Two things. First one is probably going to be just a really quick, easy yes or no. Amaya has removed curse. Would that have any effect on the runes?
Oh,
I like the sound of that.
interesting. Make me an
Oh.
Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, please,
You got this.
please,
You got this.
please! I don't want to bite rocks. Oh, I bit rocks.
Well, you're not getting nothing. This is, I think the big thing here is that you're not certain whether or not this is a curse or just like some kind of abjuration magic. You think that if remove curse did work, it might need to be a little bit more powerful to outwardly work, and otherwise you'd have to roll something, meaning it wouldn't be certain.
Okay. So at the base level 3, it would not work. It would have to be.
Yeah, it would have to be higher than 3. You don't know if it's 4 or 5, but
Got it.
that isn't to say that 3 couldn't work. It's just less likely that it will. Far less likely.
Okay. Hold on. What am I? Interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna do it for the shits and giggles because this is gonna be a long rest after, no?
That is true.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to try and cast it on yourself, you can. What level do you want to cast it at?
We're gonna try level 4.
Level 4. Okay. You're going to need to make 2 checks here to make sure that this
Okay.
works correctly. I need you first. You're lucky that you're doing this to yourself. I need you first to make a charisma saving throw.
And
Okay.
I am within your vicinity.
You are unconscious.
Well, your mama. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, valid argument. Valid argument.
You know, I guess I haven't. That is true.
Your mama.
So Kovacs no help.
No, Kovacs aura
Okay.
does not help with the
Kovacs no
Fuck is
help.
up.
Alright.
Poor
The
guy.
fuck is up?
Well, I'm sorry if it's true. Anyways.
Oh.
Wow.
Why?
Okay, well, no
You
need
hate
to
me.
make that second check. You begin to cast the magic, and you feel the rune begin to unbind on your arm, and you feel this, like, churning within you. Like, something you do not want to do this. Something is, like, active. The rune is fighting back against what you're doing, and you start to feel very, very sick, and you power through as far as you can, and then I do think you just straight up vomit. Like, it is bad. And you
How
are
many
not.
times
Yeah,
have I have thrown
okay.
up in this like campaign now?
I
Yeah.
think like 4 times.
Yeah.
Mirror girlies for real.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that is. That if you want to try again, you can. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For the silly. Amaya throws up, right?
yeah,
Does that wake us up?
Does that wake
Say
anybody
that-
up?
Yeah.
I
that wake-
feel like
that
a
wake Kovac
nat
up?
1 is a violent enough, like, expulsion that
Yeah.
I think it might have to wake at least some of you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake Kovac up at the very least. And
right next to
Shasta's
her.
also given Amaya a D6 of inspiration next time she does something cool. So
Oh, nice.
Let's go, Shasta.
I think this falls
Gotta
under
love you,
that.
Shasta.
Yeah.
Love you,
and Kovac's just
Shasta.
gonna look over to Amaya, look over to Vomit, and just be like, "Are you okay?"
No, clearly not.
What are you doing? And he's just sort of like slowly doesn't get up, but he gets onto like all fours and sort of just like crawls over a little.
The runes are weak enough that I think I might be able to break them. But
You think so?
I saw it unbinding, but it's very faint. I got about halfway, a little bit more, and then just felt like absolute shit.
Do you think it's curse of some sort?
I don't know. That'd be
do
easier
you-
to ask Craig to their mob, but it could have the same effects that I could potentially get it off.
So Ellie,
If I'm lucky enough. Yes.
I don't have a whole lot of third level spell slots. I've got 2. But you know
Yeah.
what I do have?
Hmm.
I have remove curse.
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay. Okay.
So-
'Cause I
The thought
have-
here is,
You
Yeah.
have remove
Is-
curse
you can
and
try-
dispel magic.
yeah. Oh, that is true. The idea is, dispel
Mhm.
magic and remove curse. Yeah, that's true. Is that we can try and do it your way again, see how that goes, and then if we think it needs more, then I've got. Or we can either double up on the remove curse, or I can use dispel magic to help you with it. What do you think about that idea?
Oh, okay. So spell magic's also level 3?
Indeed.
Yeah, dispel magic's a level 3 as well. So I've only got 2 slots. So
Yeah.
we
You have
use
two.
them a
I've
bit
got-
wisely.
I've got 3, but I've already expended 1, and then I only have a 4th and a 5th left.
Gotcha. Can you upcast remove curse? I don't think you can. No,
You can.
Pardon?
you can.
Remove curse,
Uh.
remove curse and dispel magic have the same upcasting rules, which is basically doing it doesn't give you any extra effects, but if a curse or magic that is being dispelled is at a higher level and then you cast remove curse at the same level or higher, there's no roll required. It just goes away.
Okay, true.
It's the same thing with counterspell, where
I-
like if you're counterspelling a 3rd level spell, it just works. But if you're counterspelling a 4th level spell, you have to roll, unless you counterspell also at 4th level.
That's
Mhm.
true. Okay. Yeah, we can do it your normal way first if you would like, or we could do it the other way. You just tell me what you would like me to do, Smile.
I think that could. I have one question.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Craggletooth doesn't have remove curse or anything. She
do
can't
not.
have that as a sorcerer.
No.
Okay. Because
No,
when
no,
you
no.
were talking about that, I was thinking, can Craggletooth use sorcery points?
For what?
I don't believe you have anything that you could use on other people.
No. So sorcery points are typically for like myself, so I could give myself another
Yeah.
spell slot. So like if you had a
That's
spell
no, that's
scroll
kind of what I was thinking.
to get more sorcery points and then turn those into but like it's a whole economy system. TLDR, yes, I can. What we need.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mhm.
That's really cool that you can do that.
Something. What's it called? Too is that you are in the middle of a long rest, so if you want to get all this back, you have to sleep far longer than the. But like, all these spell slots you're using right now, you're not going to get back if you just sleep normally.
Fine and fair. Yeah. Okay.
Now that being said, something like your 2nd level spell slots and that, like I'm perfectly okay, and your health, channel divinity, I'm okay giving that back. I have no problem with that. But speaking of channel divinity, actually, you do have your face here to give you advantage if you wanted to use that.
Yeah. Maybe. Sam, do you want to try doubling up? We can try out the new method that you suggested, and then I can use. I think how many uses of channel divinity does Amaya have? 2?
Two?
Or just 1? 2. 2 uses. We can use that for each of the spell slots, and what do you call? At least
yeah, I mean-
give advantage for it.
Yeah. So the idea is that you want to use face sealer, and then you want me to attempt to remove the curse, and see how that works. Am I understanding that correctly?
Or was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I would say it was either that, or it was you use the face here, Amaya does remove curse, then you do dispel magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Either one of those is fine. You just let me know. Shasta has given me a D4
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah, and Amaya
if I
also
use
has a
remove
D6.
curse. So we've got some help there in that sense.
You want to try it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Amaya will kind of put that forward, and then she'll try and remove. I want to say Kovacs.
Okay.
See if that will
So
work.
you're using remove curse on Kovak.
Remove curse on Kovac, and then face seer first.
Right. Are you
So
using
that
face seer on
you have that
yourself
advantage.
or Kovak? Are you using face
Hold
seer
on, I'm
you?
hurting myself in my confusion.
You're okay. let me explain it. Like pull back a little bit and explain it to you. Right now, what you are doing: remove curse on Kovac's rune with face seer, because both of you are gonna have to make rolls here. Do you want to give Kovac advantage on his roll, or give yourself advantage on your roll?
Give yourself advantage. I have lucky.
Okay. Amaya will take the advantage.
Very well. In that case, Amaya, make me a charisma saving throw with advantage. You also have a d6 if you need it.
And you also have a +4 from my aura.
Indeed.
It's a Christmas save.
Your aura.
I will save the d6. Thanks, Shasta.
Well, you get to decide afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Do you
I will
want to
use the d6.
That is a +2 18. You want to use the d6? Go ahead and roll a d6.
I was gonna say that is a flat 20.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Flat 20.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually what the extra
aura.
+4.
Okay then. Yeah. Save the d6 then.
Alrighty. On top of that, on the number they roll, an additional effect will transpire. Okay. You got very, very lucky with this. I kind of use them interchangeably. However, the phase seer benefit that you get is new moon, because you rolled a 6 on the first one. Which is, the next time you fail an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check, in the next minute, you can choose to add your proficiency bonus to the roll, like, again. So basically, in the next minute, whenever you make something, you get to choose to add another 4.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Yeah.
Amaya, you will begin to remove the curse on Kovac's wrist. It will begin to cut away at some of the threads. You feel that churning again, something within you wanting to stop. You feel nauseous, you shake your head, you power through, and you're able to continue your side of this. Kovac, the removal of this is also not great for you, and you haven't even done anything yet. So I'm gonna start you with a Constitution saving throw.
Witness, Joe. Witness.
You got this.
Yes.
Winning. Winning.
You feel it start, like you feel yourself starting to like feel the effects of the rune, but you shake it off. This is working.
Witness me.
So now you can do your thing. Would you like to cast a spell magic or remove curse?
See, because I think we've already got the one remove curse here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself,
and it'd
be kind of a little redundant to double up.
For dispel magic. I'm not gonna leave it specifically for remove curse.
I was gonna say, I get the feeling that maybe a dispel magic here would be clutched up because it would cover both of those, like both the fields of not only just the curse in specific, but magic more generally. So I think I'm gonna use dispel magic.
Absolutely. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw. You have a very high plus to this. That is a success.
Yeah.
Which means the last
Plus
thing.
12.
From the it's a +8. You also had a +12 just now. It's a +8 plus the aura of 4.
My aura, and yeah, so that means that realistically, I'm never gonna get possessed. Touch wood.
Touch wood.
Because those are Christmas saves.
You start to dig away at the rune. You have to make so many checks. I'm so sorry. I believe there's one last thing I need you to make. This is a very difficult process that you guys are going through. The fact that you guys have made it this far is crazy.
God.
DC 10 plus that spell's level. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me a charisma check. And you can use D4 on. Okay. Do you want to use your D4?
I think I need to.
I'm not saying you have to. You might not need to.
No, I don't think I need to. I will very tentatively say no.
Yeah. Well, given that the spell was not a level 12 spell, that is a success.
Let's go.
And you will begin to break away the chains on the rune, and with Amaya's help, it will begin to disintegrate and siphon away. It's like pulling the thread out of a sewn up doll. It is very painful. You are very nauseated, but it is gone after about 5 minutes, I'll say. No, we'll say it happens pretty instantaneously, because you might want to do this to Amaya, and I don't want Amaya to lose that effect.
I was gonna say, yeah, he sort of just like looks down at his hands. He looks a little disheveled, but he's like, I think it worked. I think it worked.
Good.
I don't think I've got it in me to do it to everyone here, but I think if I do it to you, the two of us, that's a good start. Yes?
At least we'll have one marshal and one spellcaster. If we get
Yes,
Cassian, if we get Cassian after the two of us, then at least we'll have some sort of person who could tank us out of here.
Maybe, but
So,
I can only do this one more time, I think. So, we're going to make it count, okay? You and me.
Yeah.
all right.
Okay. And whenever you're ready, Ellie, ready to do it all over again.
Amaya, you have
Yep,
a second
same thing.
charge of face here. Do you want to use that on yourself?
She is.
Okay. You have a lot of additives here, Amaya, to guarantee your success. But this is still very difficult.
Good.
We're gonna start with Kovacs. Kovak, you do not need to roll a charisma saving throw because you are no longer under the effects of the rune. However, you are still casting this at 3rd level. I would like you to make me a charisma check.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Well, I don't think it bears repeating, but it's not a 12th level spell, so...
25.
Oh, it's not a 15th
So
level
it's
spell
just-
either.
Well, you know what? Then I win.
Yeah. As you begin to dispel the magic of the rune on Amaya. And then Amaya, this time it's your turn through the gauntlet. You can choose any of these 3. I will say, because you did so good, Kovak, I will give you 2 uses of advantage here, Amaya. So for 2 of these
Let's
rolls,
go, baby.
you can have advantage, and for any one of these rolls, you can add a d4. Or d6, sorry.
And also your proficiency bonus, which
You
I
can
think
also
is
add a-
+4
yeah.
with the new moon.
Yeah, you can add a
Fucking
plus
wow.
Yeah.
4 to one of these. You have so many additives right now to make sure that you can succeed. First thing, Constitution saving throw. You have an additional plus
Okay.
4 already from Kovak.
Yes.
Okay, so Constitution saving.
Yes.
I
Correct,
will
finish it.
use. I will use advantage on this one.
Okay. Do you want to use your face here advantage or the other one? You can tell me now if you want. Oh boy, it was good that you did.
yeah.
Which would you want?
We're gonna use my face here.
Okay. That is a 16, which means you will also gain the effect of waxing. I mean, this is just kind of funny. It's supposed to be you take an additional action on your next turn or current turn, whichever comes first. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the way to flavor that here is that if you fuck up, you can very quickly recast it again. Though, actually, that's a good question. You move past the Constitution saving throw. You need to make a charisma saving throw now to see if you can even cast the spell. So make me a charisma save. You still have
I think you'll be
+4.
fine with this one. I think you'll be okay
Yeah.
with this one.
I don't know. Okay.
I'll be
Believe it.
fine with this one.
Well, that's a 31.
Believe it.
Win.
And so
So now you have an advantage, you have a d6 and your proficiency bonus on this last one.
the last question I have, are you casting this at 3rd, 4th, or 5th level?
I'll go back to 4th.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
So that's
a wisdom check with advantage, a d6, and an additional +4.
all right.
You know what? We're just gonna do
So-
this now. Okay, you have a +7
Okay.
to whatever you roll,
And the advantage.
and the
With
advantage.
Let's fucking go, chat.
Woo!
+5
Woohoo.
+7, so 25. Like I said
25.
before, I don't think this is a 15th level spell. I don't even think it's an 8th level spell.
True.
And so, as you feel that nausea begin to build and everything in your body telling you to stop, you power through and you pull the thread-like rune from your arm. You both are panting. This is incredibly exhausting. But you are no longer affected by the rune. It is gone.
Thank God.
Unless you choose to sleep longer than the other two after you finish this long rest, any spell slots you used in this scene, you will not get back. And you will not get back your channel. Actually, you might get back your channel divinities. Let me see. No, you will get back your channel divinities because they come back after a short rest as well.
Oh, gaming. One more thing
Mhm.
that I think Amaya will do for the night.
Sure.
Actually, 2 more things because I don't have the runes anymore and I don't really care. Actually, hold on. This might need to run through you first. So,
I would hope so.
as a lunar cleric,
Yeah.
as a class effect, Amaya has 1 use of divination without expending a spell slot.
Indeed.
I want her to cast divination of a way that these guys might be able to get out without
Okay.
being seen, or what would be the best way to get out.
What would be the best way to get out? I believe you see 3 branching possibilities. The first, you see the 4 of you in shackles, walking out of here, perfectly safe, perfectly alive, with very few of your resources following behind Kralk, in the event that you just do what he says. You see the second possibility of Cassian and Kovac punching the middle pillar as hard as they can. You see the roof caving in as you move to the side, a hobgoblin getting impaled on the broken pillar and dying instantly, and then a chest filled with all of your belongings falling onto the floor. You don't think that's a very hidden way to get out. You think that's a very guns blazing way to get out. And the third way is a bit more ambiguous. You see Craggletooth crawling through a vertical shaft covered in soot. You see all 4 of you hiding behind a stone wall as as the room that you're in collapses because somebody punches the pillar really hard. And then all the goblins being really confused that you guys are just missing and that the room got destroyed. You see all of you just sort of sneaking around in the night, managing to just get past all of them, Maybe you steal the goblin's weapons, maybe not. I think the one constant in the ones where you escape instead of complying is that running away on foot is not recommended. You see several realities where you're running away on foot and you just get caught. But you do foresee many futures where all of you are sopping wet with the taste of salt in your mouth.
The water.
Fucking ocean. We're gonna jump into the
Water.
ocean. God damn it.
Forget about touching grass. I'm gonna go touch the sea.
Touch
Just
the
wanna
sea.
go in there.
I need to go to
I'm gonna go in there.
Over there.
I'm going in there.
Fucking ocean in it.
Okay.
In it.
In it.
In it.
In it.
Right after this little ritual, Kovak, of getting rid of these runes, you will see Amaya. I mean, what do you do, Amaya? What does this look like now that your magic is starting to shift a little bit?
She is just kind of. Kovak can instantly kind of see her sit up properly, like hands on her knees, that kind of stuff. Her eyes kind of like open slightly. And she's just whispering a small prayer as she's casting divination. You see kind of like this, a little bit of white bleeding from her eyes, like light. But she's trying to keep her eyes closed as to not shine too much or cause too much of a distraction. Or get caught.
Fucking
Yeah.
flashbangs.
Yeah.
Amaya, Queen of Headlights.
Kovak lobotomy.
His intelligence goes to -5. Instead of -2.
We wouldn't need to go much further than where we are now. Hey, ka-cha!
Yeah.
But yeah, you will perform this ritual, Kovak. You will see, on top of that, the wings on the side of Amaya's head will begin to flutter and stand up. And you can see very small traces of silver dust collecting at their tips.
He's got his thoughts. He's got, a lot of those, but he's not going to say anything. He doesn't want to disrupt her while she's in the middle of something, but
Absolutely.
there is a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm. And after that, Amaya, you will... I mean, that's kind of it. Do you two head off to sleep and let Craggletooth do whatever the hell Craggletooth wants to do?
Yeah, and I'll say I would say that I want to sleep longer to try and get the third level spell slots back, but honestly, it's a case of sleeping however long I will be allowed to.
Yeah.
Fair.
I have
Yeah.
one more small thing. This isn't a spell or anything, I promise.
Yeah?
Amaya's gonna take some dirt or some debris,
Mhm.
and she's gonna draw a fake room where the real room would used to be.
That's so
Ooh,
clever,
That's
actually.
very smart. That is very, very smart.
Big brain.
I don't think I'm gonna make you make a roll for this. Like, you can just do this. I think later they will have to make a check to see if they can see it. I'll have you... what do I want?
Does
Arcana
Sam, does
Plus.
Kovak want the fake room as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Make
Amaya
me-
draws one on Kovak's
make-
wrist as well.
Make me 2 sleight of hand checks, and then later, when people look at them, they'll have to make an investigation check to see if they're real or not, depending on what you roll.
That's
Okay.
really good, actually.
2 sleight of hands?
Yeah, make me 2. Unless you want to make it 1 and make it for both of them. It's up to you.
That's great.
Well, those are pretty good. Alright. Which one do you want to be for who? I'll let you choose. Which one do you like more?
You can take
Probably.
You can take the 22 because if I really need to, I can probably deceive my way out of a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Fair.
Amaya will take the
I'll get
22, Kovak will take the 16.
Alright, DC
Easy.
22 Amaya, DC 16 Kovak. Good to know.
Joe Bach.
Very well. You all can get off to sleep. And Craggletooth, you are the last to watch. Did you have anything planned, or are you just kind of sleeping? A lot happened in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two are asleep.
Oh yeah, they're
Right.
conked out.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're out. Can I attempt to pick the lock to the door?
Ooh. I suppose the question is, and I'll let you choose. I don't care what option you choose. Where were your thieves' tools?
Well, in my
Mm-hmm.
the important part are my lockpicks. One of them was sewn into the hem of her shirt. I said this probably 6 months ago.
Oh.
The other one,
I see.
the other one was in her pocket. So I can do either one, but
Okay. The suspicion of the thieves' tools shaking my neck. Yeah, I'll let you choose whichever one. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
Beautiful. I don't think it matters where they're. I think she'll just use the pocket one because then she doesn't have to like rip open her shirt.
Yeah, fair. 19. Does 19 succeed? They're using a lot of magic shit. I feel like a 19 is good enough for me.
Yay.
It's a very simple lock. And, oh, yeah, no, 19's definitely good enough. They are confident enough that you can't escape because of the runes that they wouldn't have put a crazy lock on here anyways.
Okay.
Um,
They didn't expect pseudo rogue.
Absolutely. And you will put those back. Actually, no. If I remember correctly, they use them. So I'm going to kill them. You only have the one sewn into your shirt now.
No. She's devastated.
Do you keep it closed?
I'm gonna slip out and just kind of. I'd like to slip out and just kind of look around in the basement.
Make me a stealth check.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh!
Yeah, so I have this thing called magical guidance, right? And I'd like to use it.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, so I'd recommend it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use a one of these, and I'm gonna
you hear
that.
the voice of one of your younger siblings in your ear go, "What the fuck are you doing?" A 15.
I thought that was another one. I thought that was another one.
Yeah, me too.
A 15 is significantly better. Better enough that they aren't going to hear you. If you do anything crazy, I'll have you make another one, but for now you are free to walk around.
Yeah, just gonna kind of creep over
Check out-
here.
You see
That's
an
actually a good
open,
idea. Check out that room.
Yeah. You see an open room. This seems to be... Oh yeah, there's a corpse. Looks like a big...
Yeah,
big
what the
animal.
fuck is up with that?
Yeah,
Looks like a big animal.
Yeah.
okay.
What animal?
Yeah.
A big dead animal.
Oh, when you
It looks like a canine if you look at the skull shape and the
Oh my God.
thing at the back of the head.
No!
Yeah, there's a small bag of coins there.
Coins, you said?
Yeah, a small bag of coins.
No, we can get it
Take
after.
it.
Stop.
We can
Yeah,
get it after.
Think about it, Bubble. It's our microdosing fund.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Blackcloak is going to like one by one, taking the coin on top of the pile, put them into her pocket, just one by one, so that there's
Okay. You are still going to make me a stealth check.
yeah, that's okay. I have sorcery points.
You're going to make me a stealth check because you okay, you're fine.
Oh,
But
let's go.
You have left one thing I've accounted for. You are so smart by doing it one at a time to make sure that they don't jingle next to one each other, and then you drop them in your pocket. And by about the 5th coin, you realize that they're hitting each other in your pocket.
No, not my normal pocket. My pocket of holding.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Well, it doesn't matter. You got a nat 20. Who cares? They're even more asleep than they were before.
Don't
Beautiful.
give a shit.
They hear the
How much
sound,
gold
and
do I
it's like white noise.
Okay, beautiful. What coins were those?
Oh, 50. 50 gold coins.
Yay! That's like a third of a container of microdosing fun.
You see a
Beautiful.
massive untouched bottle of wine by the corpse of this beast, as well as a few bottles up above.
Yeah, not worth it.
Okay.
She's gonna, I think.
Rubbery sounds to fall asleep to.
Gonna creep over here just
Sure.
to see what's inside.
Look in here. Nothing much. This one seems actually pretty much identical to your room, except there's kind of a nicer blanket right there.
Bastards.
Though you do notice this unlit fireplace as well.
Okay. Sorry, I had to mute real quick. What was it? What was in this one?
Nothing of note except for a nicer carpet or a nicer blanket.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stick my head into the chimney a little bit just to see how far up it goes.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay.
You'll make a yo mama check.
What?
13. As you look up, you narrow your eyes trying to see, and for a brief moment you think, ah, shit, I don't know where this leads to at all. It probably, there's no way. You see what you thought was just like more stone begin to move slightly. It is actually a cloud, and you see a single star. This leads directly to outside.
Okay. Now, chat. I have a question
Hey.
for you, chat. This is for the group.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Why do
What's up?
something reckless? Not too reckless, but a little bit reckless.
Mm.
Oh, what are you going to do?
See,
You gonna
I
go up
have
the chimney?
no. That would make too much noise. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I have this potion of invisibility. And I don't know about you, but those stairs going up, getting the kind of the gist of things, that could be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
That could be great. But I leave it up. I leave it to the group.
I think it would be worth it to get as much information as we can because, like, at this point, we're getting an idea of how we're going to get out of this room. Like, when our characters, like, get to talk in the morning and they combine everything, you know, that they know.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know anything beyond the room.
I raised my
And-
quick hand.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. The stairs. They're made of stone, yes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait, why?
You were wondering if they were made out of wood, weren't you?
Yeah, if they were made out of wood, it'd be like a higher chance of Crackletooth just like making the wood creak.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck did you ask me that? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, see, this is what I was thinking is you step on the outside of the stair and you're fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
I know these things.
Someone clearly has siblings.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway.
Out of all of
yeah,
us,
What?
I trust. Sorry, out of all of us, I would say the Crackletooth is a far better chance of, you know, getting up there and getting as much information as possible. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I say
So,
yes. I say
mean,
go for it. Personally,
I say pop the invisibility part because then you'll be
Yeah.
heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Basically impossible to see unless you make noise, I think. And I trust you to be clever, so no, I say go for it.
Fantastic.
But don't overextend.
I have an hour of invisibility. I'll be back in the cell by then. With the cell locked.
Epic.
So, you
Okay.
know.
Sounds good.
fuck yeah.
Um,
You know what?
Absolutely.
I
need to
think-
turn off the lights. What's up?
Bubble, I need you to upgrade. Start climbing on the walls.
No.
Walk in.
Like Stitch,
Just become a,
Lilo and
just
Stitch.
become a
Corby.
spider.
Yeah. No. Is this a door?
Oh, sorry. I am not looking at that map. I needed to prepare the next one for you.
Oh. Thank you.
Where? No,
just wanted to check.
that is the what's it called? That's the fireplace, the unlit fireplace. Oh, over here.
okay.
Oh, did you know I'm a big stupid dum dum? No, that is an archway.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, Is that going to be a hindrance to my scheme?
I bet at some point it was
Um.
supposed to be a door, but I never really thought about it, so it's simply not.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I just moved my... I only have one potion of invisibility now. I'm gonna have to stock up for
Yeah.
emergencies.
If
Just
we
gonna...
survive this,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Give me
yeah,
like
We will survive it. We will survive it.
What do you take me for? Someone who dies? Yeah, so
Are you going?
Crackletooth is gonna pop the potion of the invis potion, put the empty bottle back in her pocket of holding.
Understood.
And then gonna scamper up those scamper up the wall or the stairs. What am I talking about?
Absolutely. So, want to know a fun fact about this map?
Not. I mean, yeah, but now I'm worried.
So all of the lights are connected to the walls.
Why'd you say it like that?
So, well, I said it like that because all of a sudden there are a shit ton of lights here, and I can't get rid of them without deleting every wall.
Oh no.
So they're getting deleted, and it's going to be very dark in here, and it's going to look like it's not supposed to be, because it's not supposed to
It's
be.
okay, we all have dark vision.
We do all have dark
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah.
That's true and reasonable. It just feels cooler.
your mama's true and reasonable.
Because there was like supposed to be, I placed you on the map already, and there was supposed to be a door blocking your vision. It just wasn't there. And I was like, oh wait, there's no walls. You can see everything. I shouldn't be showing you
Where's
this.
the map? Where's the map?
Give me
Where's
like
the
a
map?
second.
Where's the map?
Where's the
Where's
map?
it?
Give us it.
All right,
my
favorite
here
shit.
you are. House on the cliff.
House.
Oh, your mama.
Ooh.
This door is only slightly ajar, but I have it fully open because you sent the
It's a what?
hobgoblin. You sent the hobgoblin up here. He came up here to go talk to Kralk, and so he didn't close this door.
Nice. Can I slip through it without moving it too much?
Yeah, I imagine, but I'm gonna have you immediately make a stealth check because you are now. There are more people.
Actually, Crackletooth is.
Yeah.
Let me
you're
free.
locked. Might be.
Yeah, let me.
Let my man's free.
Before going out, actually, she's gonna just kind of like peek her head out, see if she can see anyone.
You only see this room, really. Though you do
Okay.
clock this door here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's just gonna sneak out, staying near the edges.
Make me a stealth.
Late.
Okay. That is well and good enough to beat their sleepy time passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door here.
Is the door where? Oh,
Here.
there. Okay.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Here.
Another door right there.
Is this one closed?
Yeah, closed.
Is it?
Mm,
It looked like it was open on the. Oh, they all look like they're open on the.
Yeah, it's just
It
kind
does
of like
look on
I believe it's supposed to be like a middle ground. So like when it's closed, it's the other one, just from the other side.
mm-hmm. And the windows are where they're.
Yeah, windows are where they are.
Okay. Just gonna come out over here, peek out the window.
I realized I should have given you advantage on that stealth check. You're literally fucking invisible.
I am literally invisible as dust. What is this?
Peeking out the window, you can indeed see that that chimney downstairs leads right there.
Okay. With this point of the stairs and this point of the chimney, is it pretty safe to assume that this area is over our cell?
Where are you pointing? I can't
Or
see.
would it be?
Do
you see that?
Yeah, I saw that one. What check? I feel like this is going to be just like a straight up intelligence check from Craggletooth.
Okay. Cool.
Ah,
Oh!
damn. Well, with an
You're
natural
bugged.
19, you would be correct. Judging by the points on where the chimney is and where the stairs are, you are able to successfully pinpoint that your cell is just beyond this wall right here.
Okay. Second highest intelligence in the party. Let's go!
Yippee!
Are these two asleep or are they, like, talking?
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping?
Though you do hear
Okay.
a little bit of mumbling behind this wall.
Okay. I want that door open, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Can I put my ear to the door and try and listen in?
Absolutely. I think what conversation points do you get? I think what you hear is the sound of something cutting through air. Like that telltale of like fwing fwing. And then you hear Kralk's voice, very muffled. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up my voice. So what you hear from me is what you hear from Kralk. Is him
Okay.
going, "Yeah, you like that thing, huh? Picked it up with that weird ghost boy downstairs." And they just continue swinging the weapon.
Okay. Sorry, bestie. Someone got your axe.
I'm fucking getting it back. I'm getting it back.
Question for
Mhm.
the DM. If Crackletooth were to poison like a little bit of food or something, would that qualify as an action that takes her out of invisibility?
Let's see.
Because I happen to have 3 different
spell.
types of
Let's
poison.
It's only if you attack or cast a spell, isn't it? That's the only time it'll.
A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Hey,
I
there you go.
think for the sake of subterfuge and how the spell is supposed to be used, I think it makes total sense that it wouldn't go away by you just like dipping a little bit of poison.
So guys, I could do something a little reckless.
You could poison them.
I
could.
totally could.
You could.
Because they're
I
gonna
want you to.
wake up and they gotta, eat some breakfast.
Yeah?
Like,
You can see on the table appears to be all the bowls used to make breakfast and whatnot.
How much poison can you put in there? Like, can you put poison in like each of it, or does it have to be one
It
thing?
depends on how much Craggletooth wants to use.
Yeah.
You could do it.
I'll tell you this, Craggletooth, because you and Kovak would likely be aware of this because of your dealings with criminal activity. Poisoning food is one thing, and typically very effective in taking care of one specific person. Poisoning liquid, like water, is way more effective at taking
Yeah.
care of a group of people.
Literally.
Is there like, I'm looking at some of those wine bottles,
Mm-hmm.
right?
A bottle of wine there. Seems to be mostly empty.
Mostly
sorry,
empty. Is there a full
Sorry,
one?
mostly full. I meant to say mostly full.
Mostly full. There you go. Crackletooth is going to very gingerly pick up the bottle.
All right, you're gonna have to make me a stealth check here. You get advantage. You're
Yep.
invisible.
Yeah, for sure. Here, let me slip that.
Advantage.
I'm so
Oh.
glad I had. What is with my nat ones?
Oh boy. There is like a brief moment where the hobgoblin next to you begins to stir, and you just kind of are mid-air on your tippy toes holding the bottle, and they will flutter their eyes open and they'll look at the bottle and they'll squint and they'll say, drinking too much again, and just lay their head back down.
Dust.
Okay.
People are screaming, put the damn map on the stream.
Did you know that I'm a dumb, stupid asshole? Did you know
They're
that I'm
screaming,
big
though.
and
Yeah.
idiot dumb?
There we go.
Oh, hang on. Shout out Ray,
Thank you,
who just
Ray.
gifted me a sub.
You weren't
Love
sub,
you, Ray.
Bubble, you weren't
Ray,
sub.
you're
Bubble,
so cool.
Bubble, you hate me? Bubble, you hate me? Bubble,
I
you
pay you.
definitely Bubble, you definitely don't pay
Every
me
single week.
4 times the amount that it takes to sub on a weekly basis.
You're free.
Okay. So, I have the bottle of wine now, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to tiptoe back into this room.
Okay.
Kind of close the door, crack it a little bit so that it's not making noise, but just so that it's closed. And then I'm gonna open it up and poison it. I just don't poison just a little bit.
You're going to tell me what poison you want to use.
Yeah, see, that's the.
Now, there is something I will tell you. You have 2 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's blood is ingested, and it will make them. But it's a very low save, and it's just not as expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Tears
Uh-huh.
is extremely poisonous, and I will say, while the idea of having to wait until midnight tomorrow is a bit, oh god, that's gonna take so much time. That's not exactly a bad thing, because you know exactly when it's going to happen, so you can plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
They just won't get the poison condition.
Yes. How? Here's a question. How much of the Midnight Tears do I have? Like, it's a full bottle, but like...
It's a full
how
bottle.
many
If you poison this wine, you will use all of it.
Oh. Okay. Mm. Mm. This is a painful choice. This is... Oh, this is painful and I don't know. That's 1,500 gold.
Do you value your life over 1,500 gold?
Are you going to kill me?
Wow.
I will
Wow.
I will give you 1,500 gold. I have 1,500 gold. I will pay it back to you. Poison these people. I will reimburse you.
So, okay.
And you can take that to the bank.
And you can take that to the
I
bank.
might do that. I spent all of, like, when I tell you I spent all of my gold, I have 177 gold on me. Okay?
Yeah, you can take me to the bank, alright? Do it. Poison them.
So,
Poison them.
Craggletooth looks, Craggletooth will pull out her bottle of Midnight Tears.
Mm-hmm.
And, she can't, I don't know if she can see it because she's invisible, but she'll look where her hand is and just look at it sadly. And then she will use Midnight Tears.
Absolutely.
Sad,
Ooh.
hang on, let me...
You will poison this with Midnight
music.
Tears.
This is me at my poison. Everybody, side chat.
Let me look.
Okay. And then she'll tuck the bottle away,
Absolutely.
and she'll sneak back out.
One last stealth check with advantage.
Absolutely. Stealth.
23 is good enough.
And she will gingerly put it back down on the table.
Absolutely.
Exactly how it was.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you want to do while you're invisible? Are you heading back down?
She's gonna listen at the door again.
I think you hear a lot of the same. It's basically just Krulk and whoever else is in here bragging to one another about what they're doing. You know what? You will hear like something whoosh past the wall, And then you'll hear Croc's voice is elevated, like from where it's coming from, like in height.
Oh no.
As you hear him going like,
Oh.
We're killing
As
this
you hear him
guy,
go,
right,
what?
Bubble?
As
We're
you- as
killing
you-
this
as
guy,
you hear him
right?
go- As you hear him go, what's
he's
that?
going, wee!
I'm
Okay.
gonna.
He's got Craggletooth's boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now it's personal, guys. Now it's like it wasn't like it was a little personal before, but now it's personal. Anyway,
You will probably hear, just for comedic effect, someone Carl go, it was really weird how that goblin only had like 2 things on them.
Little did you know, bitch.
Craggletooth is seething. Those are my boots, anyway. What does this door look like?
Looks like a door.
Okay, like, does it look like it leads to a foyer or like a closet or like
Oh, okay.
another? Is it like?
Definitely not a closet. This is at least another room.
Okay. Do these hinges look like they're going to squeak?
What did I
Very
don't
interesting question.
I don't think there is any reasonable way I can assume that Craggletooth would know that.
Okay.
I
figured I would ask.
not think of any reason.
Don't overextend.
It'd be funny though.
It would be fun.
Would be funny.
Okay. Craggletooth will go back downstairs.
Alrighty.
Genuinely, I'm
my
so
lucky
afraid.
number. 5 is my lucky number.
We will go back downstairs.
Yippee!
Whoop. Whoop. There you are.
That's the house. Is that not the basement
Whoops.
that we're looking
Whoop.
for? Yippee!
You'll make your way
Okay.
downstairs.
It is black. It is dark.
It will take some time for you to get used to it. Don't fret, young one.
I'm gonna cry.
Let me give it to you again.
Okay, let me. Because I'm on the map, it's just not popping up. Okay. Craggletooth will just. Oh, there we go. We are alive.
Yippee!
How is we? You're speaking French now?
Okay, I'm going back.
What were you plotting?
Well, see, I'm. Shoelace.
What are you doing with the door?
Shoelace. I would like to lock it. Are we sure that thieves' tools are consumables? Because, like, lockpick.
Typically,
Can be
I will say
theoretically
this.
used?
Yeah, typically they are. However, in this specific case, I'm not gonna have you use another lockpick to relock this door.
Thank you. That would.
Like
appreciate it.
I think it's literally as simple as you reuse the old tools to relock it, and then you just can't really use those tools again.
Okay, cool. We'll do that then. And then I'll just settle in this corner.
Absolutely. And so, all of you will long rest. Rather than giving you guys the actual long rest, I'm just going to heal you and restore your spell slots and whatnot by
Get all my
How
lucky
much?
points back.
time you rested.
Boing, boing.
Cass, I think Cass, it's just your it's your rage is the other thing.
Yippee!
Yeah. Kovac is that, and then you will also get all of your other level spell slots back, as well as your luck points.
Yippee. Yippee.
And then Amaya gets her 2 spell slots back, and then 3rd and up are still you. So Amaya only has 1 3rd level spell slot and 1 5th level spell slot.
I get my 3rd back at all?
No, you do not,
Okay, no worries.
because those were used in that little interim.
That's okay.
All of you
Do we have time to like talk before?
have time to
Uh,
talk?
Yeah, do we have time to talk before we get approached?
Certainly. Also, hi Travis. You can you all can
Hi,
wake
Trav.
up just like a little bit earlier. These guys are not scared of you at all because they are certain that you are gonna stay trapped here for the rest of time. And that you have runes on you. So they aren't necessarily in a hurry to wake up, and neither is Kralk.
Okay.
So you all can sort of wake up as Craggletooth gets back in the cell. And you all can discuss and plan and plot.
We see Craggletooth come in through the door.
Well, I feel like
No.
it's more Crackletooth is gone from the cell, and then you see her appear, kind of like rubbing, like shaking her hand out because she probably punched the wall just to like drop the invisibility.
Oh.
Sure.
Cass does like triple takes over there. Like over at Craggletooth.
Crackletooth
Then they just
blinks.
assume pardon?
Crackletooth frog blinks.
Freak.
Okay. They're gonna just assume that they were seeing things because they just woke up.
Yes, seeing things.
Are these two still sleeping? These two waking
No.
up?
Kovak is awoken. He's woke.
They're gonna look over to Craggletooth and like use a hand to like wave her over.
Crackletooth will head over.
And they're gonna stand there. Okay, so they're whispering as well.
Trevisa
Um,
Everdees.
I can't whisper
Jesus
because the
Christ.
microphone won't pick it up. But anyway,
I got you.
they're gonna point up. So, Kovac told me last night that he figured out that there was magical items up there, quite possibly our stuff. I don't know if all
That's
of our things were there.
Well, I know
What?
your act and my booth are up there.
They visibly looked relieved at that. Okay. They're gonna point over there. I found a path through there, and it leads to another room. There's a box at the end.
Oh, yeah, that room's pretty empty. We should be good.
Oh shit! Wait, you. Look at Crackletooth. You got out? You got
Are
out?
you even remotely surprised?
No, I'm not. What?
What do you take me for, Cassian?
Oh my fucking God Almighty! No! Oh. Like rubbing their face. They're too tired for this.
No, but
Yeah,
You know what? You're right. Stupid fucking question. Okay. What did you see out there?
okay. So, and she'll kind of like explain like the rooms down here as well as the rooms upstairs and be like, okay, there's like at least 4 people, probably more. Didn't want to push my luck. You know, someone must be rubbing off on me. It's kind of annoying.
Okay.
you yeah. Anyway, did you tell him about the poison? The poison or poison?
She'll say probably, and I
Oh man.
may have slipped a little something into one of the wine bottles. So if we're gonna do things, waiting till like she'll kind of like do like a rough hand motion, like midnight tonight. That might be better.
Cass tilts her head to the side.
Amaya,
I'm not.
you experienced this poison with Craggletooth. You understand.
I am not going to question it. I am just going to say thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
But in other news as well, the two of us, and he gestures between himself and Bamaya, we were able to, with great difficulty, remove some of those runes.
Oh,
Or just
shit.
remove the runes, I think, from the two of us. Unfortunately, I did not have it in me to get around to the both of you. I would if I could, but
Yeah. No, no, no,
we
no,
know
no,
what
no, no.
works. We
Yeah.
know what works. So,
Craggletooth.
Hold it.
Matt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah.
No,
She looks
you're-
She looks a fair amount of jealous.
But figured it should let you both know because
Mhm.
might be useful if midnight comes around and whatever happens. We shall see. But for now, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should just sort of play along, stick with them, and then when we see a moment that we've got a bit more of a chance, I guess. When we kind of know where Mop is, would be a good one. Then we can do whatever it is we need to do.
They don't have her, right?
I don't think they do. I think he would have probably gloated about it if he did.
Right, okay.
So
They had said that they did last time.
Oh, he genuinely thought that it was like the Televians are probably still looking for it. Oh well, whatever.
It was
like,
a mix of both. He was very vague about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can still work with it. I still have a plan to get him to give us Mop back, and it will most likely work because I think he's got no reason to trust me, and I have no reason to trust him. But I think that it will be a very good argument that even despite our personal whatever, he will still acknowledge that it is a good argument. So I wouldn't be too worried, but I understand why any of us would be, because it is Mop. But I've got a plan, so.
Okay, because we're not leaving here without her.
No, we're not. You're absolutely right. We're not going into the Swordwood without her, at least.
So.
Okay, so it's good that we all.
Actually,
Hmm.
why don't we confirm and see if they actually do have Mop before we try anything? I could scry.
Okay.
Could you?
And
I was
potentially.
discreet about my divination last night when we got the runes off. And they didn't seem to stir or wake up or make some sort of noise.
Okay.
And one more thing
yeah.
as well. If we could obviously play it by their terms, and we would be able to leave, but we'd be shackled. We still have methods of breaking out, but whatever we do, we can't get away on foot. Don't think we'll be making it very far if we do. And every outcome that I saw, we were drenched in water.
Cass perks up at that, and they point down to there. I heard water. Like I don't know if it was. I think it was waves. I heard when I was in there.
Craggletooth, did you see anything about water while you were up there?
Craggletooth shakes her head. No. I mean, it was the kitchen, and then like the stairwell, and then there were two doors. One I think is like Krok's office. It was right above us, and then
okay.
the other went to somewhere. I didn't want to open it and wake someone up.
Oak's office. Sorry, I'm trying to think about if you could. Make me a perception check, Craggletooth. This is going to be like a I don't know the word for it. Retrospective one. Plus 14. You definitely didn't see any water, but thinking back on it, you just didn't really. You were really much focused on everything else. There was a slight smell of salt in the air.
Would Craggletooth have seen anything when she was kind of like keeping an eye out as she was being brought here?
Oh, that is true. Both you and Kovak were partially awake when you were getting brought here.
Right.
Both of you would have known that they would have taken you, like, northeast from the city. And you do know that north of Ilga is just straight up the ocean.
Okay. We'll relay this to the group.
We'll back it up with nodding. They'll be like, yeah.
Hey, so we're near an ocean. That's good. And then they like look, they slow turn to Amaya and they're like, are we gonna have to jump into the ocean?
I think we're gonna have to jump into the ocean.
Oh.
I
That
don't
would be
know.
the first time I did.
Can I fly over the ocean if I get my boots back?
Oh yeah, we're getting our shit back. So I guess you're exempt from that.
She perks up a little bit more.
They give a little smile. Okay, so it's good that they're like motioning with their hands. It's good that we have this information then. But the question is, how much longer are we going to be kept down here? Are we even gonna be kept here until tonight?
We'll have to play it by ear. We can't plan everything, but
Yeah.
just have to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna look to Amaya. When do you think that you can try and figure out where Mop is? Do you need us to do anything to help?
I actually hold on. Dust, did Amaya sleep longer than the others?
No.
No.
Mhm.
Okay.
No.
No.
Though actually, if I remember correctly, you only casted Remove Curse. You were casted Remove Curse 3 times, correct?
Yeah.
And you used 2/3 and 1/4.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you those 4th then.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And then Amaya, they did go through a long rest, right?
You
Yeah.
and Kovak went through like a pseudo long rest. I gave you back all your HP, didn't give you back your spell slots that you had used then, and I can't give you back your divination either, because you had just used it. The only exception was your channel divinity because it comes back on a short rest.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Guys, I'm in the walls of the map. By the way.
I couldn't figure it out
Can I
now.
crack the
Might be a
roof of
bit
the
weaker if
cell
we were to try
with
to
the sub
escape,
dust?
but
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're gonna
That's
take a
little
step
low
back
for
and like
me.
just point there. Just in case they come through, it might be better just to hide behind there.
and then Amaya will slink towards the back of the pillar and then cast divination. Where's
Oh.
Mop?
Do you want to cast divination? Are you
Casting.
casting divination or are you casting scrying, like you had said earlier?
Oh.
Scrying is much more specific, but a higher spell level.
Yeah, I think we'll do scrying then.
Okay. In that case, I have a few questions for you. Mop does not know that
Okay.
you're casting this spell, and so they cannot voluntarily fail the save. However, because you're familiar with them, they have a -5 to it immediately. Even beyond that, do you or anyone else in the party, do you have a likeness picture, possession garment, or a piece of their body?
Hold
We
on,
have the
I really wanna-
dynamite. We have the dynamite that Mop gave to Gravitooth.
That would count as a possession.
I was gonna say if Cass had their sketchbook on them still.
That counts
most
as a
likely
likeness or
drew.
picture.
Yeah. But like if you have the dynamite then.
A body part.
The body part.
Like a
don't
nail,
know.
like a nail, lock of hair, something like that.
I don't think we've specifically ever said that has happened, and also it is a, Mop is a scaled being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
think that one's too possible. So
Would a
at
gift
least with the
count?
likeness.
I was gonna say I have I have like the dice from Mop, which I would feel like maybe has a bit more attachment. Mop had more attachment.
Maybe. But and I think the question that
necklace as well,
the the question that we're asking here is if there is any part of Mop's physiology which would be left on those items, which I don't think so.
You guys definitely
I think the items
have
themselves
something...
are still useful.
Yeah, you guys definitely have something for possession or garment. You like that one. You have filled that slot, which means they will have an additional -4 for a total of -9. But if you can get a like if you end up having a body part or anything like that, they would have a total of a -15.
Oh.
Hmm. I don't think any of us has any sort of physiology to
Yeah.
mop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the
Uh,
only thing that I could think of is like the closest is like Amaya has that
Hairpin.
sunflower hairpin that Mop gave her, but that's a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still think like that and the dynamite falls under possession, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like possession more than anything, because it's
Yeah.
like a gift that they possessed and then they gave it to you.
So what do we need more? Do we need like can we like stack things on top of each other,
You
or do we just
can-
need like?
To my understanding, you can only use one.
Okay, so
Okay, that's
which
fine.
do we
We
know which would be
use-
better?
The possession.
Okay,
Yeah, possession or garment.
So
alrighty.
stick of dynamite or a butterfly hairpin or whatever it is. I'm saying the stick of dynamite because that's something that we actually will reliably have on our persons because, you know, pocket
Yeah.
of holding. So
In
Yeah.
that case, I'm going to grab Mop's character sheet. Your save DC, Amaya, is 17 because whatever gives you +1 you don't have on your person at the moment.
Okay.
Which is your amulet of the devout. Mop has a +5 to wisdom saving throws. So that would So, if they didn't have anything, they would need to roll a 12 or higher to succeed. They actually can't. I'm figuring out they cannot succeed. Because +4 and a +5 is 9 total. 12 plus 9 is 21.
anyone?
So
Anyone?
a 17. So okay, sorry, I'm making this too complicated for myself. 17 plus 9. They need to get a 26. They have a +5. So they have
Okay.
to
Sorry,
roll a
Mom.
natural 20.
Roll it.
No.
That's not a natural 20, baby.
That is not a natural 20. While Maya's doing this, people are going to wake up throughout the prison. What efforts are you three going to make sure they don't see Amaya?
So
Big person in way.
Fair.
oh. I was going to have Cass keep an eye out. If anyone came over, I was going to have Cass use like telepathy, like to Kovok to warn him.
Sure. I think we're gonna have
But-
two things happening
but
at once here.
Or we'll both just sit here.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, we'll both sit here, and if anyone comes, I'll have Cass use telepathy to Crackletooth to warn her.
Well, you're gonna use it pretty much immediately, just a little bit into Amaya scrying. I will. No matter what happens, I'm gonna describe some scrying stuff to you, Amaya. This will just decide how much I get to you. I need to find where
You know-
are they? There you are.
There's the bitch.
There you are.
Oh, there's the bitches.
Gonna put these two in here. Both Krulk and this hobgoblin warden are going to walk towards the cell. We'll get
Can
about here.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Can I minor illusion it to look like Amaya's sleeping?
Why are you doing that?
To protect Amaya.
God.
To protect Amaya. What are you protecting Amaya from?
Krulk, or like
Okay.
any danger.
No!
I said the wrong word!
You will begin to cast minor illusion, and you will start to get nauseous.
Okay, well.
Alright,
okay,
Sam.
then
Sorry, I'm playing
Well said.
fucking mind games with you.
I hate this. So, question for Bamaya, what do you look like while you're scrying?
Probably about the same as she does when she's casting divination. She's kind of pressed up behind the pillar. Hopefully out of their line of sight. Except she has, instead of keeping her hands closer towards her, like her lap, she just has them slightly outreach towards that stick of dynamite.
Okay. Crackletooth is most definitely like kind of sitting back, kind of turned. The dynamite is very distinctly out of sight, I should hope.
Okay.
We're not moving, Sam. We're no matter what, we're both just gonna stand here, no matter what. We got this.
We
got this.
So as that's going on back there, Kovak and Cassian, these two will walk up. Croc will take the center. You can see on Kralk's feet are Craggletooth's winged boots.
Gotta.
And he's gonna look at his feet and just be like, nice shoes.
According to Ray, Amaya looks like she's at Subway with a foot-long spaghetti sandwich.
Evil.
Kralk will kind of just like inspect them and like put his foot out and like just sort of twist it a little bit and be like, "Yeah, you like them? I got them from a nice place."
Did you know?
Indeed. Now,
you seem like the kind of person that got it through very, very legitimate means. You must have worked for your entire life to earn life savings to buy these.
Well, hey, now, just because it's not legitimate doesn't mean it didn't take effort.
It is taking every bone in Craggletooth's body to like help out Amaya over here and not go over and start spouting off.
Cass will slowly turn. Cass will slowly turn to Kovak.
You know, I guess it is still an effort at the end of the day, but at least, you know, one of us took the easy route and the other one, you know, we didn't, so whatever. Not important.
Easy effort?
Yeah, crime is very easy.
I suppose. You're fiery today, Kovak.
Yes, I've been waiting the whole time. Ever since your buddy over here was like, I'm going to go talk to my boss. And it's like, I'm waiting, pussy. What are you?
Yeah, really long fucking talk, buddy.
Yeah,
Cass will
pussy.
like look over to them, sort of
It's
like
not
leaning
even
against
this
the
guy.
wall.
Is it the same
It's
guy?
the same one. This is the same one for sure.
How fucking long does it take you to talk to people, man? Jesus
Are you
Christ.
slow?
The warden
Very
will.
fucking slow.
The warden will reach for his spear and begin to take a step forward, and Kronk will put a hand in front of him. And say, now, we're business partners. We need to make sure we can get along at least a little bit until we don't have to anymore. So, yes, he did come talk to me. About you all pushing his buttons. He looks at him kind of with a bit of a scowl, like I told him you would.
We do a bit of rage baiting here.
Oh, grins. Gives him the old, like, you know how Dexter looks at Dokes whenever he pisses Dokes off really bad? That kind of a look. He's just like,
Yeah!
The Craggletooth signature.
But
the rage bait.
the fact of the matter is that sometime soon here, we're going to need to get going. And I suppose I was coming to see if you four were ready to go today. We are having a little celebration before you leave. Sharing a nice bottle of wine with everyone.
And you didn't think to share it with any of us?
Well,
Craggletooth will it'll be like something caught in her throat, like she swallowed wrong. It's like,
Cass will use telepathy to Craggletooth, just like, is it the fucking wine?
don't drink the wine.
and as you
Actual
say,
telepathy.
as you two say that, and you say you didn't think to share any with us, Kovak, Krog will say, actually, that's why I'm down here. I wanted to offer you all some as a courtesy for the celebration.
Cast instant telepathy to Kovok. Don't fucking drink the wine.
And
Crackle
it's
Tooth
just
got it.
it's all it is just a response, and all it is I know.
Cassian, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Charisma. You still have the
Charisma.
rune on
And you
you.
have and you have a +4.
You
Aw.
have a +4.
Aw.
Okay. With a +4,
20.
that is a success.
Yippee!
You, as you start to warn Kovok of something in direct relation to Krulk, you start to get very ill.
Okay.
Wait, does Cassian look at Kovok
No.
at the mention of the wine?
Yeah, no, they don't. They're sort of just like glaring at Kralk, but I think they will like sort of like desaturate a little bit as they get sick.
Yeah.
It's not like you put your hand over your mouth like that. That's what the saving throw is for.
Yeah.
So that they don't see this. But it's basically just like it's kind of like holding in a sneeze and just being like.
Kovok's gonna look at him as he desaturates and is gonna say, "What? You're not a fan of wine, Cassian?"
I don't like drink.
Pussy.
I don't like alcohol that much.
And Kovok's instead gonna be like, I mean, shit, I don't think he wants it, and I think it would literally,
don't.
you know,
They
it
don't
would
want
literally
it.
kill. It would kill the goblin, and I'm pretty sure the other one has taken a religious vow, whatever the fuck. I don't understand the Nagaros. I'll take it.
All right. Make me
And he
a
reaches he reaches a hand out, but not past the bars, just to make like a little grabby hand motion.
make me a deception with advantage because you have offered yourself as well.
They call me the Deceiver.
The Deceiver.
With a 20, yeah, it's certainly a success. He will say, "All right, fine," and he'll just sort of tap this hobgoblin's armor, and then the hobgoblin will pull out what appears to be a mostly empty bottle of wine, and hand it over to you.
He's gonna take the bottle and then he's gonna like jokingly like pretend as if he's gonna like reach out and lunge with the bottle. And then he's gonna retract it in.
He'll grab his sword, but he stops. Krulk does it, and he looks at him and he's like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Ooh, scary orc with a green. Ooh, scary orc with a bottle. Ooh. He's just, you know, actively pissing him off. But while they're continuing the conversation, he's gonna like, is it a cork or is it a screw top?
It's a cork.
He's gonna uncork the bottle and is going to just like, look, someone's gotta do it. He's gonna actively just like, he's gonna shoulder it, not quite knowing what he's drinking, but he's going to trust that things are gonna work out.
Sam, look at your.
Telepathy cast is just like, what are you doing?
There's
Kidding. Anyways.
no check, nothing required. That okay.
Okay, hold on. To clarify.
Kovok!
To clarify. I didn't say you drank from it yet, but anyways, right? He's going to look at Krog. He's going to be like, so, a business partner, whatever, right? What is Mob? What is Goblin?
All right. To clarify, has Kovok taken a sip of this?
No, he's uncorked it though.
You've uncorked it. Okay.
I'm so concerned.
Make me a
I know
persuasion
what that
check.
stuff does.
As do I. It's my favorite poison in D&D.
Oh
It's also
god.
my favorite poison in D&D.
What's it called? It's
Midnight
Nightshade?
Tears.
Midnight Tears.
Midnight Tears?
Night
Yeah.
Tears.
I also know what it does.
I don't know what it does.
Kralk will kind of twist his expression into a sour one, and he'll say, "Mob is safe at the moment. Why?"
You know, but what does safe mean? They on their way to Dacia?
No. You agreed. You took the runes. I might be a crook, but In matters like this, transparency and honesty is required. I'm not going to just send them off. They are safe in Ilga.
Cass visibly looks so relieved at that.
Right, because they are a part of business deal.
Indeed.
That is absolutely non-negotiable for a variety of reasons. Most of which I'm not going to tell you. But yes, that is our main stipulation here. Now, what's this I hear about you wanting to, what was it? Collect pieces of armor for a priest? Or to go against a priest, was it?
Ah. Oh, I see the rumor mill. It seems to spread rather far.
Someone's very, very bad at keeping secrets when he's pissed off. Glances.
Yeah.
He looks kind of astonished for a moment since he wasn't the one that said that. But he also
was he?
No, he
Oh!
wasn't. It was this one.
Oh,
He
this
doesn't-
that fucker. Sorry.
Hey, Croak doesn't need to know that.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. He kind of looks astonished for a moment. He's like, what are you talking about? I need you to make me a deception check.
Can we both do it? Because Cass also looked.
You can just
Can
give him
Kovac get
advantage.
advantage?
You can give Kovac advantage.
Yippee! Yippee!
Ooh, 12. I will have Carl roll insight.
Please be shit. Please be shit.
Your little,
Please,
your little
shit.
dice tower.
Please be shit.
Let's see.
Yippee!
Yeah.
He is going to look to him with a smile. He's going to say, I see. Little blabbermouth, That's fine. We'll take it out of your paycheck, And he'll, like, look astonished and just be like, what? No,
Anyways,
what are you
Guys.
talking about? What are you doing? And he'll, like, run up to the gate and, like, grab
So guys, what-
the sides of the bars.
so what I need you to do, what I need all of you to do, okay?
Mhm.
I need you to trust me. Can you do that?
I am
Can
suddenly...
you trust that I have a plan?
Obviously.
At this point, man. At this point. Yeah.
Trust that I have a plan, and as the warden grabs Kovac, where does he grab Kovac?
Well, he's just grabbing on the bars at the moment.
Oh,
If you want him to
Kovac is
grab
just
you,
going
he
to-
can, though.
if you'd like to, it doesn't really matter. Kovac's just going to continue to grin, and is going to raise the bottle to his mouth and take a sip.
Oh, to Kovac? Kovac's gonna
I
take
know
a
what he's
sip?
I know what he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
Kovac's gonna take a
I
sip.
know what he's gonna do.
You take a sip.
I know what he's gonna do.
Now, do you? I don't know.
I think I know what he's gonna do.
Kovac's gonna take a long, long gulping sip.
He just kind of glares at you and say, I don't know where you get off at lying to him about my loyalty.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know, and he's just like, pretending as if he's like, beginning to get a little bit sauced. But he's mainly just doing it just so he can piss this guy off more and more. And take another sip of the very poisoned wine.
Okay.
Are you like actively swallowing it? Because alright, you're not doing what
Yes.
I think you were gonna do.
No,
Okay.
His head lowers
No,
a
I,
bit.
Hey,
there
hey,
was a reality
trust.
in which I thought you were reaching through the bars to grab him by the lapels and kiss him, and then like just
Mhm.
put the poison wine into his mouth.
No. I thought that you were actually that was kind of close to what I was like. I thought you were gonna just put it in your mouth and just spit it over his face. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
No, but just don't worry about it, right?
Kiss him
don't worry
in
about
his
it.
footer.
Don't worry about it. There is a plan here. Okay?
He just looks
Trust you.
more and more frustrated. Eventually, he will like grab you. Kralk is just kind of watching. For those like a good enough insight, you can tell that this is either because he wants to be entertained or because he knows who's going to win this fight.
Can we find out who he knows is gonna win?
I think it's pretty clear. It's the one who
Is
killed
it?
his two friends.
And Kovac's just gonna look at the bottle as he's grabbed, and he's gonna say, "There's a little bit in here. You want some?"
He's gonna stare at the bottle. What?
Oh, what, you want to leave the bottle with me? That's fine by me. You know, the person that you kept in the cage. Yeah, sure, give me something. I'm happy. Anything at all. But look, I asked you for better food, and this is the best you can give me, is this shitty little wine. This tastes like ass, by the way. This is awful.
Make me a persuasion check. He reaches through the bars and snatches the bottle out of your hands and is like, "Give me that fucking thing!" And
Took you long enough. Jeez.
and pulls it
Shit.
back and just like chugs the rest of it, basically.
Oh, what
Oh,
the
it's-
fuck?
Come on, bud.
That was mine. Piece of shit. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
You all taking, you fucking take.
You're able to dodge it. He throws it at you and it hits the back wall. And shatters.
Give
so thank you.
material.
Thank
Sorry.
you for the
God.
glass. Thank you for the glass. I appreciate it.
I am going to
It's very nice of you.
kill you. Kralk will
Are you?
step up, grab him by the leg, and pull him back and say, "No, you aren't, you fucking idiot."
Going to say, you want to kill me? Open this. Oh, to open this gate. Let's make it fair.
Alright, well, I think things are still quite tense between us. Why didn't we wait till tomorrow,
I don't know. I just see. Look, you've got obviously this idea that you want to get these pieces. And you know, that's great, because, of course, I fucking hate the priest too. He's a piece of shit, he's weird. I don't like him, right? But, you know, it's just, I'm just curious. Is it the case of you just want to fuck him over, or what? What is it?
Trying to rule the Phi, Kovok. Rule the Phi, you rule
Is that
the
what he's
city.
trying to do?
Simple as that. And you can
Oh,
get a
that's
lot
what
of-
you want to do. Oh.
Indeed. Well, not just me. Why do you think I've been listing you for? Well, you five.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, no, you're right. Things are a little bit tense. There's more to know about, you know, these sorts of things, but I don't think I want to tell you right now. Not until you can, you know, bring Mop here. Please and thank you.
Fine.
Because I'm not going to trust you at your word. I'm not going to do that. I need them right here. I need to verify that it's them as well. And I need them to be unharmed, and we need all of our shit back if we're going to leave this thing. And of course,
Yeah,
I understand you're probably not going to be able to make Mob teleport. So it's not going to happen right now. Now, is it?
I could.
You could
Make
if
my
it wasn't for,
teleport.
you know, everything that this asshole's done, but, you know,
Make me a persuasion check.
which one of us?
You, Kovok. I'm also gonna make another check.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
Oh,
Also going to make
that was
another
bounced on a
check
14. That was horseshit.
in the background. Okay. Hobgoblin Warden being up close to you does not notice that your rune is wrong.
ooh.
With a 14, he's just gonna kind of tap his foot on the ground. I'm not a terribly patient person, Kovok. How long are you going to drag this out for?
Till Mop is right here with us.
You see, we're kind of like a package deal. You know, we have gotten this far with each other. We can't really, you know, we can't guarantee that we can get further.
Cats that are like, you ever have like two cats that are like bonded with each other and you can't take one away, otherwise everyone else falls apart? That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
a whole hand. We're a whole hand, and we operate the best with all of our fingers. If you cut one off,
Yeah,
it's not
we're
going to work
fucked.
the same, is
yeah.
it? It's not going to work the same, is it?
He's gonna.
So you're going to need to bring them up here, and I guess probably backstab the Televines in the process. But fuck them. Who gives a shit?
Gonna tap
Yeah,
his foot on
fuck
the
those
ground.
guys.
And with a
We're better than them.
with a 14, he's gonna say, "Fine." He'll look to the warden. Get that kobold here by any means necessary. If they're with anyone, kill them. And Kralk will look back and say, I can't promise they'll come back fully intact. Might be in the same condition as you all earlier. If you're going to waste my time, I'm going to show you what happens, but I will get you what you want. Expect them by tomorrow evening. We have some celebrating to do today.
Uh-huh. Okay. That works. When Mop is here, we can really begin talking. Because, like I said, it's not a matter of preference. It is literal. You want to get into Surwood, no?
Like, how do you think we got this far? Like, we didn't get this far individually.
No, clearly not. Whatever.
I'm not trying to, fuck you around or anything. I'm being as honest as I can be right now, considering I hate you and I want you dead. But
Plus, it seems like the only way that we can, get out of this, without losing each other,
Yeah, so I know all about that. Fine. You'll see them tomorrow. Don't bug me or any of my employees for the rest of the day.
Can we not bug him? They like pointed. They pointed him.
No, I will take care of that myself.
okay, I won't harass him.
Right.
Oh shit! Oh, they're in trouble.
But anyways, Kovac's going. What?
Really quick, this goblin will go, "Can we have some of the wine, boss?" And he'll go, "No, it was all drunk. So, sorry, sucks to suck." And they look really disappointed that they didn't have any of the wine.
I'm glad they didn't have any wine. I liked those two.
And Kovac's going to look at Kraggletooth. He's going to step
Yeah.
over here and he's going to say, "It was poison, wasn't it?"
Oh, fuck.
Drink.
Fuck.
And Kovac's then going to take one step back and is going to, the meme of the guy putting the finger to his temple and tapping it?
Mhm.
He's going to do that. I'm going to expend 5 points of lay on hands to neutralize the poison.
Yep.
Oh.
And it just works. I was wondering, I keep thinking it's disease, but no, it is.
Yeah, because
it's
Divine
more
Health,
disease.
you are immune to disease, but lay on hands can actively neutralize a poison, and I also have lesser restoration, so
Yep.
it wasn't going to be a problem.
You feel no difference in your body because it does not have any effect. But I will tell you, it's just happened. Like you've done it.
Yeah, and as he's tapping his temple, there's like that silver wisp that goes into it, and it's like, "Don't worry about me. I'll be okay."
Okay.
And
I'm gonna punch. I won't cast punch Kovac in the side.
Melee.
I'm gonna just gonna fucking punch him, and then they're just gonna go, "Don't fucking do that again!" Oh my god!
That was okay. That's deserved. I can appreciate that.
well,
You scared the fucking shit out of me.
after this, the day will continue, and as you near the end of the day, we're actually going to go a little bit back in time to Amaya.
Yippee!
Amaya, we are past time, so we're going to do something a little bit special, which is as Amaya begins to scry to look in on Mop and see how they are doing, we will look on the town of Ilga. We will push a little bit further in. We will see between some streets and the tavern a large house that is a lot more decorated than everywhere else. Inside, there is a waiting room with a secretary of some kind. You see a disheveled man that you recognize as Colin and Mop sitting next to him. And next session, we will start with Mop when Shasta joins, and you will see all of it, Amaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And that is where we will
Yeah.
end the session for today. All of you
Yippee,
have
that was
done
fun.
a really good job at preparing yourselves for an escape by several different means. You have severely handicapped them by using your extremely expensive poison. I'm very excited to
What
see how
more
that
of that?
comes into play. But I suppose we'll have to see how to do that in the next one. Thank you guys very
Guys,
much.
we're all so good at this shit. We're
You
all so
are.
good
You're
at
so
this.
good at the video.